3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into it, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. We have a really exciting episode of 1v1 Magic. Today we have the 4th episode of round 1. These are the final first rounds for all the competitors. So all the people that haven't performed for their first time yet, this is their time now. And we're super excited to have all the performers that we do. And we're going to do a quick recap of all of yesterday's events, which are really exciting. We had a great time yesterday, and we'll go over all of the scores from yesterday, how things went down, who won what 1v1s. We'll do a quick recap right now. So I'll let you all see the scores that we're working with. So right now we have our competitors. We had going head-to-head yesterday, we had Len, who ended up winning against Elisha Ott, the Jam Man, in a super tight battle. We had Johnny Aldana getting 0.3 points higher than Hadi Ramani, and we now have him moving to the next round. We also had Reza Delshad versus Alex Vasilio, two mentalists from different parts of the world. We had an incredible mentalist from Greece, Alex Vasilio, versus Reza Delshad, an incredible mentalist from Iran, and he ended up beating Alex, moving on to the next round. We had Chelsea, who was a really great magician that kind of transported us to another world, made it feel as though we were at a circus. It was really cool going up against Reese, and we had Chelsea end up winning that round. We had Dominic going up against the 4-1, who was from the Netherlands, and Dominic ended up winning that round. And then in the final round, the closest round we ever had, we had two competitors that both scored the highest scores that we've ever seen out of anybody in the entire competition. We had Adam Parisi, who got a 28.1. However, he did get a 1-point penalty for going overtime, compared to Eric Caramel, who got a 28.5. The highest score of the competition, after the person who was supposed to perform in his slot was unable to make it, had a family emergency, and Eric jumped in with 2-minute notice and got the highest score of the entire competition. He crushed it. So congratulations to Eric. And those are our competitors that made it through to round 2. Now I'm going to bring in Mike Martinez, and he is the co-host for today. And let's have a little chat about yesterday's events. How you doing, Mike?
Doing well. Day 4. I'm excited for this.
I'm really excited for this as well. Day 4 is going to be great. We've got some really great matchups, and we have an awesome guest judge who was having a little bit of background noise just now, so I actually server muted him so I wouldn't have to hear it. So, Ryan, if you have a pair of headphones or something that you'd be able to pull in just so that we don't have any echo, that would be awesome. But thank you to everybody that joined today. Strawberry Soju, Jacob Gonzalez, a lot of new people in the chat today. So thank you so much. We've got a really cool set of matchups today. But we actually went live last night with Ryan, and I'm going to unmute him now. Ryan, that is why I muted him before. We've got some echo. We got some echo coming from your end, Ryan. Do you have headphones
Let
in?
me just move him and put him back.
All right.
Can
Testing.
you hear me now? Better.
Yes, we can hear you now, and we're coming through your headphones, not your speakers now, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, for some reason it flipped off my AirPods. So
no worries, but great to see you, man. We had a really great time last night jumping on your Magic After Dark live stream. That was a really fun event. The fact that you had all of us jump in, you had myself, you had Mike, and you had the other 3 judges that have been a part of the competition thus far. Ryan's got his Cineplex popcorn in another Cineplex bag. Cineplexception.
Ready to go.
Wow.
I'm ready to see some good Magic today. Last night was a lot of fun. But today I'm bringing the heat. That's why I put on the red lights. We're getting mean over in the Canadian side.
Ryan said that he is
Oh,
ready
man.
to be the Simon Cowell of 1v1 judges. So everybody who is competing today, we're excited to have you, and we apologize in advance. So we are ready for this 1v1 competition. Also, a quick reminder on what the prizes are if you win the competition. Spidey, after he had some internet issues day one, decided that as a way to thank us for putting on this competition and to say sorry for the power outage, he actually decided to double the prize. So anybody who wins this tournament will be getting $100 to any Magic company that they choose, a gift card to any Magic company that they choose. They'll also be receiving a Magic Discord hoodie. You can see Mike and I both rocking ours, our Magic Discord hoodies, and it'll also say 1v1 Magic Champion on the back. And you also will receive a special rank on the server, the Discord server. You can come in and jam, and you'll be a VIP because you've got the 1v1 Magic Champion rank. So, now that we've got all of that out of the way, how are you feeling, Ryan?
I am fantastic.
Ryan, what's this lanyard that you're wearing? What does this say?
This is my special guest judge thing. In case you didn't get it.
Special
this
guest
is-
judgmentalism.
Mostly mental, because it's gonna get a little crazy in here today. So
Guest judge the
I've got my,
mentalism. Wow.
I've got my paper. I got my Sharpie here. I'm getting ready to write some notes. I'm gonna bring the
The most
Bring the-
professional
Let me
judge
do
that
this.
we've seen.
Alexa. Turn on office lamp. There,
Ooh.
now we're-
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh,
Now we're good to go.
spicy.
That was so cool.
The
Wow.
finesse, if I've ever seen him. This is why he's a professional, boys and girls. Let's bring in our first two competitors of the day. We have Johan, known as Arok or Arok, and we have Jason, known as JW. We're getting a little bit of echo on your end, Mike, if you can use some headphones. Very much appreciate. Very much like. How are you guys doing? Johan and Jason.
Yo,
How's it going? You guys excited?
I'm good. Yes.
yeah, sure.
I'm really looking forward to this. So, let's get right into it. So, Johan, you are up first. If you want to introduce everybody and then give me a introduce yourself to everybody and then give me a thumbs up when you're ready for your timer to start.
All right, so I'm 17, and I'm just doing Magic for about 2 years now, I think. And yeah. I'm
Where are you
doing
originally
something.
JW, you've got a lot of background noise. I'm going to mute you for now if you can get that sorted.
yeah.
Maybe put in some headphones. Thank you. Alrighty.
And then, is he covering his mic at all? It's a little hard to hear him.
It's a little bit hard to hear you, Johan. Are you covering your mic at all?
I'm sorry, that's my setup.
I think that you're not too bad. I'm gonna double your volume on my end so that we can make sure that we can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah,
All right.
I'll boost him up on my end too.
Alrighty. So, Johan, give me a thumbs up when you are ready for your timer to start. Your timer starts now.
Right, so yeah. Okay, so just before I go on, did you see Avengers Endgame?
What did you say?
Did you see Avengers Endgame?
I don't.
I
Can you
still couldn't hear
say it a little slower and a little louder, just because your audio is hard? I'm gonna restart your time.
Okay. Did you see Avengers Endgame?
Not getting it.
I
I couldn't
unfortunately
figure it
have
out.
no idea what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, is it my accent or you just don't hear me?
We can see you. It's tough to hear you. It might be a combination of accent and also just muffled audio.
Here's the question: if he's on a cell phone and he's got it vertically, if he changed it horizontally, that'll probably not interrupt the speakers, correct? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like he's on a cell phone.
Looks like that. Can you try turning your phone? Let's all also turn our cameras off. Yes, that's much better, man. That's much better.
Is that good? Yeah.
Yes, your audio is
Oh,
much
better,
clearer.
yeah.
Much clearer.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, you're covering the mic. So let's turn our cameras off as well, just so we save his bandwidth. All right.
Okay.
What was your question?
So yes, before I go on, just did you see Avengers Endgame?
One more time, please.
Can you say it slower?
Have you seen Avengers Endgame?
Oh, Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame.
I
There we
have
go.
I have not, but I'm
Oh.
pretty sure that they have. Yes.
I have. I have
Sorry,
seen it, yeah.
Avengers just isn't a common word, so I wasn't expecting you to say that. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't seen Avengers Endgame, but they have.
No, okay. Because I'm gonna talk about Thanos today. So yeah.
Okay.
So here I've got a deck of cards, but in reality, that's not a deck of cards. That's a mass of people, right? So we got here a tons of people. That's look everyone different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here it's Nebula. Okay. Today I'm gonna try to be Thanos.
Okay.
You'll see later. So for this, we need a hero to defend the Earth, right? So maybe Blaze, could you say stop whenever you want, please?
Okay, and stop.
Right there. Okay. This will be our hero, right? Is the Jack of Spades.
Okay.
But you will see why. In reality, this one is just Iron Man, right? All of you know Iron Man.
Yes.
When he is like Iron Man, he is on top of the other one, right? So, but when it comes to be Tony Stark, he is like everyone, and that's difficult to me, so Thanos, to find him.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
he is not on the bottom of the earth or on the top, right? Sorry, switching to my 4G. That's
Yes.
fine.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Better quality, actually.
Yes, right. Okay. So right, so that will be hard to me to find this freaking little Iron Man, right? But in fact, I just forget something. I'm Thanos, so just snapping my finger, I can just breaking back.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
But oh no, what he's doing? It's a oh shit! No, I lost it. No, where is he? Oh, just here. He had the time, as you see, he had the time to come back on the Earth. But you will see that he will not have the time because what just I did? Oh my gosh! He gave it into my hands. Nebula, this is my daughter, right? She will gonna help us to find again this little body. Then into certain way. As you can see, there is no Iron Man in this entire world
No more Iron Man.
No more Iron Man.
because Nebula is take him with us, just like this.
Mm.
And this is our little Iron Man. But wait, what is he doing? He's trying to. You boy, you're gonna die, little boy. And that's how Iron Man died.
Oh man.
Iron Man died. Thank you so much. All right. Have a good one, man.
All right,
We'll see you
thank you.
real soon.
All right, let's jump into the
Let's
Oh, we're
move
backwards.
let's move them down. Let's have a little talk. Let's have a little chat.
Interesting. Well, he did some very technical moves there, I would say, and I think he executed those probably the best. His execution for I think his and this is a tough one too because we're not really judging based off difficulty or slides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of where his strong suit was
Yeah.
in the performance.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's a risky thing to take a narrative and a story about like a movie that like say for instance many people may or may not have seen. So like Blaze, you haven't seen Endgame, so maybe a few things didn't really make sense
Yeah.
about the characters and stuff like that, which could lessen the entertainment value a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I can
and
understand why he would include Endgame as a part of his plot, considering most people should probably have seen it. It's a huge part of culture, but you know, your boy just not very cultured, it seems. So I I think that you know, I understood the majority of what was going on with the plot. I understand that
he did try
Thanos
to
like
fill it
makes
in.
things disappear and stuff, and like makes things like be destroyed with a snap of a finger. So I understand that conceptually. I get that. So yeah, so that made sense. I guess you know, it was a little bit is confusing, the plot at certain points, exactly what was going on. I was hoping that there was going to be a magic moment that was related to the tearing up of the card at the end. It was a very just abrupt, like that's how
Maybe
Iron
like
Man died. I'm just like, what?
that is
Okay.
how he died. I
Spoiler
think a
alert.
tear and restore could have been cool, like if he tied in like a tour and restore type of thing, you know, because like, you know, there's other people in Endgame who died but got brought back to life. So that could have been a cool tie-in as well.
Or even just Iron Man losing parts of his suit or something and being able to repair it or some kind of like thing like that. What were your thoughts, Ryan? I love Iron Man.
I love Iron Man. Oh man.
I love Iron Man. Why? Why in the end would you just kill him by ripping him apart? No, you know what?
That's
The
kind of
one
happy.
bad thing for me was that it went black for me partway through when you switched to the 4K camera or whatever happened there. And then when he brought it back the first time, there was a lag on my end for some reason, and so I missed the actual coming back. So it was there for me. But I thought he did a great job. I agree that when you add a story that is so well known across the universe, that it's very tough to then, you know, I guess add in all those touches that you should. Like if you're a big movie buff, you'd be like, well, you could have talked about this, or you could have talked about this, or this, and
Yeah.
this. My big thing was I agree with Mike when he said use a character that did like vanish, like got like killed, and then came back in the end. Because I truly thought that ending tears it up. I was like, that should have happened probably halfway through, you know, because it could have been such an incredible moment to go, I'm Thanos, snap, tear, you know, boom, he's gone, and then somehow do a torn and restored, or you know, the card ends up again, do a signed card with, you know, Mike's name on it, and you know, have it come back or something like that. I think there was, yeah, I thought it was good, but I think that there was room to advance the story more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Understandable. Yeah.
So I think for the category that's probably gonna have the most points for him, I think personally is gonna be it's a toss up between creativity and personality. I feel like I feel like the execution of the creativity originality could have been done a little bit more polished, but I think that it was still good. Like I think that it was still like a point that should be higher than probably the entertainment level.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the entertainment level could have been improved with some more like clarity in the plot, things making a little bit more sense with why that effect was necessarily chosen. I think it might have also been a little bit of a language thing in that, like, you know, when he was saying like, "Oh no, Iron Man's in my hand" or something, and then we just don't know what he's talking about until then later on when it appears. I feel like it was just it was difficult to follow certain parts of it, but at the same time, I think that the magic moments were really strong when they did happen. You know, like the coin transforming.
Saying that, like when all of a sudden partway through the routine he was like, oh shit, I lost him, I was like, whoa, did you just make a mistake? And then I had to remember, oh, he's playing Thanos and he just lost Iron Man again. But I think by saying something like, oh shit, makes me lose your character, because you wouldn't hear Thanos say, oh shit, I lost him again, right? So,
Yeah, and
again, it,
I thought that he
just
messed
playing
up a
that.
move there. So, but then you
So did
realize
I.
it was the
Yeah.
character. So it's like I don't know if he was saying like, oh no, I lost him in the sea of people, and then it's like, oh, I found him again. But it's like, why would you have your way of finding him be to just go back, look through the deck, and pull him out? Why wouldn't you just like find
Yeah.
him in some kind of magic way instead of literally being like, oh shit, I lost him? Then it feels as though it was it feels as though you just lost the card, you know.
Mhm.
So
That's what I thought. I was like, oh shit, he didn't mean to put it back in the deck, and he just
yeah,
like lost his spot, and he was like, ah. But I 100% agree. Like, figure out a way to somehow, make it do a haunted deck,
yeah,
and have Thanos look through and have the deck separate and find the card. Like, there could have been more magic moments.
yeah. And this is an example. If I compare it to the other day, we had Leah competing, and she actually had a couple things go wrong in the routine, but she kept powering through it, and we couldn't tell if that something had gone wrong or if that was just how the routine was supposed to go, because she just kept flowing and we didn't know that it had gone wrong until I talked to her afterwards, and she was like, oh no, you guys were confused that all the things weren't pairs, like the queens didn't match and stuff, and they were like, she was like, they're supposed to match. And we were like, oh, we just couldn't even tell you made a mistake because you didn't make it obvious. In this instance, he made it seem like he was making a mistake, and I can't tell if it was
Yeah.
part of the plot or not, but it was kind of the opposite end of the spectrum from that. So let's open up the spreadsheet and let's take a little look-see at what we got over here. So does anybody have their scores yet? For anybody that is curious about the scoring in the audience, we have our 3-category: creativity / originality is 1 criteria, entertainment value, and personality. So we give a score up to 10 in each, and we get an average score from all of the judges. So does anybody have their scores just yet?
I could go first.
Okay.
Just because I was really impressed with the tricks that he did decide to put in. I feel like there is room for like more, like we've already talked about. I think my score for creativity originality is going to be an 8. Now, because of narrative and other things that we just spoke about, I think the entertainment level is going to be a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the act and the routine does kind of showcase what kind of person he is, and kind of shown a little bit of personality through that. So I think I'll put that at an 8.
Okay.
8, 7, 8.
8, 7, 8. All right. I was feeling a little bit different from that. I was feeling for creativity, originality. I think that it was a very creative plot, so I'm gonna go with an 8 for that. Entertainment level, I'm gonna go with a bit of a 6 though, just for some confusion and things. And then for personality, I'm gonna go with a 7. I felt like the plot was him showing his personality, and he did a good job of that. I just could have seen a little bit more of who he was, rather than this. I feel like all I learned about was more a little bit of what happens in Avengers Endgame, and I really hope Iron Man doesn't die. I haven't seen it yet, so.
All right. Well, Ryan, what do you think?
Well, first, I am Iron Man, so I'm still alive. It's all right. My scores here, we got a 2, 2.5, and a 2. No, I'm just messing with you guys. I just want to see if Blaze would spit his drink out.
Didn't even hit a 3.
No, 2.5. No, so creativity, I'm going to go with a 7. I think that there is definitely room to advance there. With, like I said, with the Torn Restored, I think would have capped it off for me as like a really great closer, or even in the middle. Like I said, there could have been, instead of the what we thought might have been a mess up. So
Yeah.
second category is entertainment. I'm going to give that a 6. I'm with you, Blaze. I think that, again, I didn't know if he messed up. And then to kind of spread the deck out and stuff, I kind of thought, oh, he did do something wrong. And it felt that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then personality, I'll give a 7 as well. I think my advice is kind of what goes back to when I was watching yesterday. If you're going to play the role of Thanos, make it make yourself Thanos. Like
Mhm.
how cool would it have been if he had like the glove or something like that, or instead of the coin being Nebula, maybe he's got the jewels and stuff, or
Mhm.
something like that. Get a little bit more into the character so that we feel it more.
Or and
Like
even if it's an issue of not being able to obtain the props or whatever for that, even printing out a picture from Endgame or something and put it on, pasting it on a card or something, just having something that felt like a prop that fit the narrative. It's very interesting when you try to make all of the props, like a deck of cards and a coin, be metaphors for characters and things in a movie. And
yeah,
it could have used a little bit of clarification, but very creative. I'm happy that he took the time to add a story to it, and I think that he scored way higher for having done that rather than just doing the just doing the card tricks that he did. Of like coin turning into
100%.
transforming into a folded card, and things appearing on top and bottom, the transformations. I think that the visual moments that he did of it appearing on top was well done, well executed. It appearing and turning into the folded card was really well executed. I think that there was just certain things that affected the entertainment value with there not being enough clarity in the routine.
yeah.
So
I would agree.
yeah.
I like the coin to the card. I thought that looked really, really great.
Mhm.
But just the cohesiveness of the storyline, and I think that comes down to a scripting or just a pausing in between. Because there was moments where if he had a paused instead of after he threw the card back in to go, oh no, like I messed up, like I lost him again, right? If there was
Yeah.
that pause where he kind of went into the Thanos character maybe a little bit more and said like, oh, I've lost Iron Man or something like that, then it may have felt a little bit more cohesive story. So,
Exactly.
but
Now
great
we
job.
are a little
It
bit
was a lot of
behind
fun.
schedule, so let's bring Eric back in. Let's let him know what we thought. Hey man, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Great performance, man. We were talking about it a lot. We had a lot of thoughts. We love Iron Man and Avengers, and really we're happy that you included that story into it. And we
I
thought,
just started 2 years, not 2 years, sorry, 2 days ago. So I was like, oh my god, I need to find the things, and I don't know. I'm coming with it.
nice job, man.
So-
Yeah, and we thought that your highest category that we all thought was your creativity, originality. You definitely like had a really creative presentation. He said, no, no, no.
No, I'm not creative. I'm just like, oh, Thanos can, when he snap his finger, he can bring someone to him like a magician. So that's perfect.
And that's
So-
being creative,
That
though.
was being creative, applying it to a card trick. So we thought that it was creative. You were very modest, but your final score was a 21.3. We really recommend that you go back through our feedback about the act and all the things that we said. If you watch back the video after this, because we had a lot of thoughts and things, and I think that it would be really helpful. So thank you so much for being a part of this. And now we're going to jump down into the next room and we're going to see JW's act. So you can hang tight if you want to be part of us and find out who won. Okay. How you doing, Jay? Ryan, just a heads up that every time we move rooms, you do need to turn your camera back on. Oh, I server muted him because he was echoing. Okay, you're good, Jay. I freed you. Now you have to unmute yourself. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Good
How are
to
you
see
feeling?
man.
I'm feeling not too bad. How are you?
Good, good.
Doing
Awesome. Well, yeah.
Awesome, man. You're looking spiffy. I'm going
Thank
to pin you, and whenever you are ready, let me know, and your timer will start. So I've got you.
Yeah.
Okay, and give me a thumbs up when you're ready. And just be careful about your mic on your headphones smacking against you, because I think it creates
It's okay.
a... Oh, it's that mic. It's that
Yeah.
mic.
This one I
Okay.
turned it off. Yeah.
That's the one that makes a really loud noise when you hit it. So just be careful. All right. Alrighty,
All right.
and let me know when you're ready, and give me a thumbs up when we want
I'm
me to
gonna
start.
first pull down the camera a little bit so you guys can see my little setup over here.
Perfect.
Perfect. So yeah, I'm ready to go then.
And
All right.
go.
So today I want to show you guys. I want to take you guys away from the world of magic. I want to take you guys into the world of wizardry. So for me, as a child, my first encounter with magic was with Harry Potter. Ryan, are you familiar with Harry Potter by chance?
Definitely am. Yep.
Perfect. So in the movie, and in the book, there is a scene where Draco Malfoy uses a spell called Harmonia Nectari Passus, and what he did was he took an apple, put it into a closet, closed the door, said the spell, opened it again, the apple was gone. That was my first encounter with magic, and I wanted to do something like that. So here I got a little trunk. This is as close as to the Harry Potter universe as I could get. In here, you will see that it is a empty box. There's nothing on the inside. The back is solid. The bottom is solid. Sides are solid, like so. And in the front, as you saw, there is a swing lock, and this way we can keep it as such. Now we're just gonna leave it off to the side for now. We're not gonna touch that. In the meantime, Ryan, I'm gonna give these a quick little shuffle, just like so, and some cuts. Now, I wanted to try a little something. Could you say stop at some point for me?
Stop.
Right here. Is that okay with you?
Yep,
Yes?
that's good.
Perfect. I'm gonna cut it right here. And is it okay if we use the King of Diamonds? Is that okay with you?
That's perfect.
Perfect. Do you, if you don't mind me asking, do you have any children by chance?
I do not.
Do you have
Not
any
yet.
do you have any pets?
I do. I've got 2 dogs.
Oh, perfect. I mean, because pets are basically our second children.
It's true. It's true.
So, what are the names of your pets? How many pets do you have actually?
2 dogs. I've got Penn and Teller.
Penn. That's awesome. I love that. I'm gonna try something then. Because you see, this won't fit inside the box. This is way too big to fit in the box, no matter how I put it. And that's why I want to just use a piece of it. So I'm gonna write the corner on the top here, just like so. So I'm gonna leave that off the side now. And I don't know if you can see it. I want to write on the white so that you can see the words P and T, because Penn and Teller is quite a bit long. I just want to take the corner of this and put it inside. You see, the thing is, you could have chosen any other card in here, correct?
Yep.
And we're gonna try to use this box as a vessel. We're gonna bring this over here into view, and I want to give it a quick little tear. Most people, when I do this, people think, oh, you just fold it to the back. So I want to show you that it is indeed not in the back anymore, nor is it in the front. And as I said, all you need to do is say the spell, Harmonia Nectari Passus, and it will be gone. And you must be thinking, it's still there, but it's not. Now you see, it's not a full transportation, because right now it's just a vanish. It didn't transport anywhere. It only counts as a transportation when this unfolds. And can you remind me, what was the name of your dogs again?
Penn and Teller.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Boom.
Nice and nice and nice.
And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you
Great
very much.
job, man.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So we're gonna jump in our little private room, and we'll see you real soon. Great
Thank
job. Alrighty.
Cool.
Very interesting. Just a reminder about the camera. Yep, perfect. Very interesting to have 2 people go head to head each other, and we've got them both doing acts themed around movies, and
Yeah.
one
What are the
doing
chances?
it based around Avengers, the other doing an act based around Harry Potter, both doing card tricks.
Yeah.
I think that this one, the plot was a bit more clear to understand, although there were less magic moments.
Yeah, I'm thinking, how many magic moments were there though? Was it just the transposition, or
I think it was one
Or just
trick.
Just the end.
it was just
It was
one
just
trick?
the end,
trick.
Yeah.
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 I mean, man, I feel like there could have been just like something that happened sooner.
Yeah.
Is probably the only thing I have on my mind about that. I think he did a good job of the story and the narrative and blending it in. Yeah, I have to think about this.
Hmm. Ryan, you have your thinking face and your popcorn. What's on your mind, Ryan?
My popcorn face. I'm waiting to see how much popcorn I get in my beard today. So
Ah,
that's going to be the first challenge. But I agree with Mike. And something that I thought of quickly is a quick little thing he could have done at the start is when he's talking about Harry Potter. We all know that everybody in Harry Potter carries a wand.
yeah.
So make that Sharpie marker appear somehow, and call it your wand, and you're going to sign, Penn and Teller. It
Yeah.
was surprising, though. I did think that he was going to rip the opposite side of what he wrote. I thought that Penn and Teller would still be on the back of the ripped card. So that was surprising because I thought, oh, okay, what he's going to do is then have the corner in there, but the corner is not going to have any written thing on it. The card that has the full card is going to have Penn and Teller on it. So it was nice to see that he took that a little bit further to have that end up in the box instead of a corner with nothing on it.
Very
You know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah. Very true. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
that
magic-
it was
the magic
definitely
that worked on
stronger.
this one.
Yeah, the fact that he had that. It's very interesting trying to compare these acts where the first guy, the plot was clear, but he had more magic moments, and then Jason had only one magic moment, and there was a long build up to it, to try and follow. But then everything made sense within the plot, and it was a strong magic moment when it happened. So.
Yeah, I think with the first guy there, he left room for a magic moment by tearing the card at the end and just tossing it aside. You wanted another magic moment, where this, I felt like by the end he wrapped it up nicely. Like it was like, okay, boom, and here it is. Because the storytelling throughout it was a little bit more clear and obvious of where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
I
would say
think
that.
Yeah. He kept the entertainment level higher because he did a great job with the storytelling.
Mhm.
True, yeah. Huh. Let me try something here. Do that. Okay.
Well, who wants to go first?
Uh,
I went first last time, so
did you go first
Yeah,
last time?
I
I thought
think
I
I
went
can do
first
this.
last time.
did you?
No, I
Wait.
didn't.
Oh, don't
You go
worry.
first. You did go first. I'm wrong.
He's
Uh,
looking back. Oh, I just spit popcorn. Gross. Here is. I'll go first. I'll do this. Ready? So creativity,
mhm.
entertainment, personality. Okay, so I'm giving it a 3, a 4, and a 4. No, I'm just
Interesting.
messing with you guys. Look at the way
Eh.
he's like, can't even throw his paper away.
I
Oh.
didn't even start typing. I was like, huh, am I getting rolled right now? Am I getting rolled and
Let me
trolled?
take another Sharpie out here. Need a new Sharpie for this one. Entertainment. I'm gonna say I loved his storytelling of it. I like that he got dressed up. If you watched Magic After Dark last night, I said one thing that I would do is clean the stuff in your background. If it has nothing to do with, so like the Under Armour hat and stuff there, get rid of that. Keep it against a blank wall. Would have brought it up a little higher for me. But I'm going to go with an 8, 7, and personality, I will go an 8. So 8, 7, 8.
8, 7, and an 8. Nice. Yeah, I felt like he showed more personality, so I liked that. I'm willing to go with an 8 for personality. I think for entertainment level, a 7, and then creativity, originality. I think that there's a good amount of creativity and originality in the trick, and that plot for it. I wish that there was more magic. I really wish that there was more magic, but he also had another minute worth of time that he could have done more magic.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with an 8 for the creativity originality.
Mike, I don't know if you noticed, but it sounds like Blaze is just copying my scores in both rounds.
Did I give it the
Yeah.
same score? I said it before you, mate. For round 1.
Seeing a trend. Seeing it. No. That's funny because I actually have a very similar score, except it's slightly different. Yeah. So for creativity, originality, I'm gonna do an 8. Just because for entertainment, just because I would have liked to have seen a little bit more magic. I'm gonna do. It was a toss up between a 7 and an 8. So I'm gonna do a 7.5.
7.5 for the entertainment value.
And then personality will be an 8 as well.
Alrighty, very solid score of 23.1. So that means that JW is moving on to the next round. And
Should we
some
tell all the?
suspense music. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, should we tell all the contestants that they should expect lower scores today than the last 3 days? 'Cause I'm not as nice as everybody else.
No, I think that these scores are. I mean, so far we have scores higher than yesterday's first round. So we're
I'm
still.
just messing with you.
He just wants to
They've done well.
tactic
You
in.
just really
Alright, cool.
want to be known as the Simon Cowell of 1v1 Magic, and
Cool.
you know, we'll
My
see what
dress down, my
happens.
Shoot on today.
Once we encounter the
Alright.
youngest contestant of the day, you can throw him a 2 and make him cry, and we'll know that you've
Alright.
done your duty.
I was gonna put some fun fur hanging out of the top of my shirt today, but
we're gonna go down here, and how are you guys doing?
Good.
Nice, good.
Great job to both of you. It was
Hello.
so interesting having to compare these scores, considering that you both did routines that were based around movies and applying card effects to have the story of movies. You know, we had Avengers Endgame, we had Harry Potter. It really just comes down to which our favorite movie is. No, but
Just kidding.
You want to know something, Blaze?
yes,
I didn't see the film.
you didn't see Avengers Endgame? You and me both, dude. Wow. Well,
so that might be the first part of advice then, is to go and watch the movie.
yeah, that might be the first piece of advice.
If you're doing a story on it, make sure you watch it.
I don't know if
Yeah.
not seeing the movie is like an extra point for props for being able to do a thing about a movie you've not seen, or if it's a -1 point for disgracing the movie and not seeing it. But I think that it was a really good job done by both of you, and I'm gonna play my suspenseful music so that we have that going in the background, and we must let you know that the scores for today were a 21.3 by Johan Arok and a 23.1. You just flipped the last two numbers. So, JW, you are moving on to the next round. Congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing your magic. Both of you. You should both be proud of your performances. I hope you both look back at the feedback that we gave.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yes, great job, everyone.
Great
Bye.
job, guys. All right, I'm going to move you back, and we are going to move on to the next round. All right, so now we have our next two competitors, and we can bring them in. So we have Ben Harriton going against Jesus. All right, and
Cool.
Jesus J4 is here. Benjamin Harriton. How you guys doing?
Hello.
What's going on, guys?
Muted.
You guys are both muted. Make sure that you unmute yourselves and turn your cameras on.
Hi Blaze, hi everyone. How you doing?
Hello. Good, good. We
Hey.
can hear you. Cool cards. I also have those here on hand.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Very good
let's
cards.
see.
Jesus is coming in with the professional setup, the two cameras. Your mic
Oh, very good.
does sound very, very. Could you speak again, Jesus?
I can, but if I have my mic open, you will hear a double voice, so I'm keeping it muted.
Gotcha.
It sounds
Okay. Yeah, it sounds good now. So, Jesus, you are up first. We love your 2-camera setup, and so just give me a thumbs up. You're ready. Do you want your time to start now? Let me know when you're ready.
Yes, mic on and let me turn this volume down so I hear nothing now. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm ready. Let's
All
go.
right. Your time starts now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been years practicing in order to being able to cut the 4 pieces. Not bad, right? But I know. Maybe you are not that amazed and you can see no astonishment in your faces. And I know that magicians usually do this very same trick, so maybe it's not that strong. And maybe you could see that I was looking at the deck when I was cutting the aces, and maybe you were thinking that I'm able to locate the aces by sight. So, in order to do it harder and more amazing, I will try to repeat it blindfolded. So, here we go. No use of sight now. I will try to cut 4 aces. Let's go with the first one. Let's go with the second one. Let's go with the third one. And let's go with the fourth one. We have 4 aces over there. Yeah? Okay, not bad. But it's the same now. I can see no astonishment in your faces now. Maybe it's because I cannot see at all, but I think I can do it better. So I'm going to try to do it even harder. I will try to make it this time with my eyes blindfolded, and I will do with just one hand. So let's try to do this. One hand. Here we go. We'll try to cut 4. Okay. Let me fix this. I think we can fix this. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay. I think I can repeat it. So let's cut the aces. Just one hand.
Wow.
And I think
Wow.
we have here an ace. I think we can do it again, and we can go 4. The second ace over here. There we go. I think we can try to repeat it. We can go for a third ace. This time, there we go. Just one more, please. So we can go for the very, very last ace. And here we have, well, 3 out of 4. It's not bad, right? I mean, it's not bad, right? 3 out of 4. It's quite okay. No, I know. I see no astonishment in your faces. And maybe that's because I failed the last one, and the last one, I know it's the most important, right? So I will try to fix it magically. I will try to do it, okay? So I will try to make this last king turn into an ace. Wait a second. I will make this last king turn into, wait a second, okay? I will make this last king turn into, I don't know, I think we can make all the other aces turn into kings, because if we have to wait for this king to turn into an ace, it's going to take an eternity. But now that we have one, we can have.
Oh, what a beast.
Nice.
Great
nice.
job,
Thank you so much.
Jesus. That was awesome. All right, we're gonna jump into our judges room, and we'll see you real soon. All righty. Yeah, Mike, we're getting. Did you turn it off, the fan thing?
I just went to turn it off. Does it help?
Yeah. It's better now. Just a lot of fan noise. I know you guys can hear my fan on your end, but the stream can't hear it, so that's good. All right.
Cool.
I was gonna say I wasn't sure if it was his video or someone else, but all of a sudden, like when he started performing, it was like,
Yeah, it was a lot of fan noise. Yeah.
That's why I muted my mic too. I was just like, I'm just gonna be sure. Anyways, man, that was cool. That was really cool. For a moment there, I thought he really messed up and things were going horribly wrong.
Which I think makes it so much cooler because he was intentionally making you like on the edge of your seat, like, wait, is that a real mistake? And then he just goes through it flawlessly, blindfolded with one hand.
Made it happen. Yeah, it was so good. Oh man.
So yeah, I hated it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Simon.
I thought he like wasted my time. Halfway through, I was hoping it would be over already. Just really boring from start
Yeah, he
to
was
finish.
really pitchy, right? You know, he was really pitchy. You know, his
Yeah.
vocals
God,
were were very flat. You know,
The voice- I almost couldn't stand his voice, to be honest.
yeah.
I almost took my AirPods out because I thought my ear was bleeding. That
Yeah.
this is not red from
But-
light. This is blood. On
Yeah,
the wall.
but
So, but no. Overall, I mean, he did a solid job. The only thing I caught, I mean, there was a flash early in the routine, and then there was a kind of a flash later on in the routine. And I, as far as I know, because he showed us the 4 of spades. Then when he did his cuts, I saw the 4 of spades again, and it should have been on the table. So that was the only couple spots I saw. I mean, I don't know how you get away from that. Like, you know, it's probably just random that he happened to cut at the exact same spot. But
yeah,
I mean, he was blindfolded.
yeah.
He was blindfolded.
Yeah,
So-
and I think that it's interesting because there were so many moments of like chaos, you know, that were like planned chaos, that it really I don't know if it necessarily detracted that much, those minor flashes, because you're you're kind of empathizing with him in the middle of the performance, going like, is this actually really messed up, or is this gonna work out? And so then I think even having moments of like, you know, the 4 of spades peeking through is just almost like the magician mask kind of coming off a little bit and being like, you know, I'm not totally out of control just yet, boys. You know, so I understand that is technically a flash, but I don't think it necessarily detracted from the entertainment value for me.
No, not at all. I just said, like, for him watching it back, those are just a couple things I noticed. I noticed there was a little bit of a flash at the start under his palm. I could see the cards when he was doing his one move. But other than that, it was a great routine. Solid from pretty much top to bottom. So
Yeah,
I agree.
Really solid. I loved that style. I thought that was so much fun. Really enjoyed it because I love like Rene Lavan's work, and I love so much of like, you know, Spanish style magic, and so seeing him kind of combine a lot of those things and just I think that he did it really well.
Yeah, I could tell too that he really put in a time and effort to like get that routine to a place where he would be comfortable enough to perform it in a tournament, you know. So
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah. So I don't know who wants to go first. I can go first if anyone else doesn't want to.
Sure.
floor is
Okay.
all yours, Mike.
All right. So for creativity, originality, I think I'm gonna put that one at an 8. Because he went above and beyond and put the blindfold on, made it super entertaining. We all thought things were going really south really fast, but that was just part of it. So entertainment, I think, is also going to be an 8. And then personality, I think, is maybe the only thing that didn't really hit as hard as the other categories. So I'll do a 7 for personality.
I think that's totally cool. I mean, for creativity, originality, I think 8 is a very fair score because, because that kind of plot is something that I've seen many times before. But I like the fact that he did it one-handed and blindfolded. It made it feel like he was upping the stakes a lot. So I'm willing to go either an 8 or a 7 for creativity, originality. I'll go with an 8. For entertainment level, I thought it was quite entertaining. Between an 8 and a 9, I'll go an 8.5 actually. And then for personality, I agree. I wish I had seen more personality. I'll go with a 7.
I'm gonna go 25. So you figure out what numbers add up. To 25.
All right. That would be that would be an 8, 8, and a 9, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But in which order?
In what order? You got to read my mind. So what I'm thinking is that entertainment. I was pretty entertained right from top to bottom. I don't think there was any real lulls. He kept his pacing really good all the way through. So I'm gonna say an 8. In terms of creativity, yeah, I mean it was good. I'll give it an 8 as well. And then personality, I kind of disagree with Mike. I know Mike gave a lesser score, but I think that he was kind of showing himself by blindfolding himself going. And I know it disconnects us from him with the blindfold, but at the same time, like his enthusiasm and saying like, I don't see that you guys are astonished right now and stuff, kind of felt to me like I could tell the kind of performer he is. Outside of just this contest. So I will go with a 9 on that one. Actually, scrap that. I'm going to give him 8s across the board.
8 across the board. So you lied about 25. I don't know if I can trust you again, but
taking it down. I don't want to give too high because that's just me.
Yeah,
but he did get a 23.5, which is a very good score. Very, very good score for today. The highest score of the day so far. So let's let him know. Jesus.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Can you hear us?
When he watches his back later, he's going to hate me for that.
Can you hear us, Jesus? You're muted.
He's still muted.
Yes, I know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Better?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good. You can't see me, right?
If you turn your camera on, we'll be able to see you. Yep.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So we're getting a lot of echo from you.
Okay. Let me fix.
I just server muted you, Jesus, but we're just gonna let you know the scores. All right. So can you hear us? Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So, Jesus, you got the highest score of the day. Oh, you're getting a lot of echo. I'm gonna server mute you. You're just gonna have to listen, and we'll see your face to your reaction to the score. You got a 23.5, so the highest score of the day so far. Really, really well done. We loved it, and we thought it was super entertaining. That was your highest score across the board was entertainment level. We all really enjoyed it. So great job, man. So.
Incredible, techniques, and the whole execution of the technical stuff was very well done. So just wanted to put that there as well. Congrats on that score. I believe we also have someone else to check out now, huh?
Yeah, so let's go see Benjamin's act. We'll all jump back in there and check it out.
All right.
All right, Benjamin. Can you hear us? Benjamin.
Yeah,
Hey. Doing well. We're excited to see your performance. Let me know when you're ready, and give me a thumbs up when you're ready for the timer to start.
All right, before I begin, just want to say well done to Jesus. You can tell how much he's been practicing, how many years. I've only been doing magic for 1.5 years, but I'll do my best.
That's a great way to
So
start.
yeah, you can start the timer now.
All right, your time starts now. The floor is yours.
So for this trick, I'm gonna use my favorite deck of cards. You all know this deck of cards, the Knock by Alex Andrea. Normally I don't really use this deck of cards. I only use it when I do tricks for girls. But for this occasion, I'm gonna make an exception for you, Blaze. Before I begin, can you just I'm gonna cut the cards and you just say stop whenever you feel whenever you're satisfied. All right?
All right.
Just to mix them up.
And stop.
All right. So I'm gonna spread the cards like this. Hope you can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna go like this, really slowly. Just say stop whenever you like. Yeah.
Okay. And stop.
Okay. Do you want this card or the one next to it? Do you want 1, 2, or third one? Which one do you want? This one, or that one?
I want that one, the third one.
The third one, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now, before I show you what card you've picked, I'm gonna show you that all the cards are completely different and mixed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the cards, but I'm gonna put my head down so make sure I don't cheat. All right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember your card.
Yep. Got it.
All right. Now we're gonna lose the card somewhere in the middle. Right, nothing tricky here, just mixing up the cards. Try to do a thorough shuffle. Now I'm gonna try to guess your card right now. So I'm gonna spread the cards like this. And I
Mhm.
want you to just think of your card, all right?
Okay.
Actually, you know what? This is too many magicians do that, so I'm gonna do it differently. Instead of me finding your card, I'm gonna get you to find your own card, all right?
Okay.
So just keep thinking of your card, all right?
All right.
So what we're gonna do, you're gonna find your own card, and how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna count like that, and you say stop whenever you like, and I'm gonna give you 4 tries for this, all right? So you're gonna pick 4 cards that you might think is your card.
Okay.
Yeah. So just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Here, do you want this card or this card?
The one you dealt down.
This one, all right? And again,
Stop.
this one.
The next one.
Well, the next one, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
Stop.
this one. Or
Yes.
the next one. This one.
That one, yeah.
all right? And one more.
Stop.
This one. Or
Yeah.
that one.
The next one. Sure, that's fine. Whatever.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, that one.
Free choice, your choice, all right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to take these cards, 4 cards, right? And I'm going to show you the cards that you picked, and hopefully one of the cards will be your card, all right?
All right.
This your card?
No.
No. This your card?
No.
One of those 2 cards is your card?
No.
No. All right. So you didn't pick the right cards, please. It's not my fault. But
I'm
gonna
sorry.
fix it. I'm gonna fix it. All right. So what I'm gonna do? So imagine there's a black hole here, right?
All right.
So I'm gonna count. I'm gonna deal down the cards like this. But only 1 card will remain. So the rest will disappear. All right.
All right.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see all the cards. I'll go on right. There's 1 card left.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your card?
It was the 6 of clubs, I believe, right? Was that it, guys?
Yep.
6 of clubs. Nice,
Oh,
man.
cool.
Nice.
Good job,
Awesome.
dude.
Nice.
All righty.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Great job. All right, so we're going to see you real soon, and we'll jump in our little deliberation room. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah, I'm really glad that the trick ended the way that it did.
Yes. It was yeah, I think that, I mean, there was a bit of flashiness, you know, at the end, a little bit of flashing, but at the same time, I think that it was a very modern approach. You know, it was almost like the Biddle trick, but instead of doing it that way, you do it in a very modern way, incorporating, you know, the you know, disappearing cards at the end, like laser dealing them down into a black hole. I don't know if it necessarily was fully justified in the plot, but at the same time, it was still a really cool visual moment, and I think it was it had way more pizzazz of an ending. You know, what did you think, Brian?
Mhm. Yeah, you know what? Before he did the laser deals and he was holding the deck, I was hoping that he had already lapped them and that we missed it,
Mm.
and that he was only holding one card at the end.
Oh.
And then said, "Pretend this is a black hole. Watch, I dropped the cards, and now there's only one." Instead of doing the laser deal, I know obviously it's a tougher move and stuff, but it's like if he had gone there and said, "Imagine this is a black hole," drops the card, and now there's only one there. I think it would have just, you know, tied in a little nicer. I don't know. To me,
Hmm.
anyways.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I would say is after the trick was done, he then grabbed the card off the table and put it on his lap. And I was like, "Oh no, don't do that because
Don't
you've
do
just lapped a bunch of cards and now you've taken the six of clubs off the table and said thank you so much and put that on your lap as well." Which just telepaths for everybody watching. If someone didn't know where those other three cards went, they now know because you're fixing the cards on your lap. So there was just that for me. Other than that, I thought it was great. Like you said, kind of a modern Biddle trick. So yeah,
Yeah, I thought that it
that was
was
it.
I think that the fact that he made it more modern like that, of the card not being in any of the ones that I had chosen, and then doing that, I think that that was nice. You know, because then you don't see the card, and so then it's more surprising when it appears at the end and becomes the only one that's left. Um, so let's check out the spreadsheet. Let's take a look at what's going on. So,
Beautiful.
anybody have their scores yet?
I will say the fun thing is that that plot of showing the cards and then the four cards there and none of them are yours is actually, you guys know me for doing mentalism, but that's actually the first card trick I ever learned
Really?
when I was a kid. Yeah, so
That's
that was
awesome.
cool. When he started doing it, I was like, "Hey, that's the first thing I learned. That's cool."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But
it
then
was great.
doing it in a very new, and then adding in sleight of hand and stuff, and
Oh,
making it, yeah.
I wasn't
new
doing
way.
laser deals or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
I was doing the very basic. Let me grab out a new Sharpie for this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I have my scores for this one.
Alrighty.
Give her Mike.
I think he executed it in a very creative and original way. You know, the little things that he threw in through the story and throughout it was pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like or liked less was actually the black hole part. I feel like he could have probably just said something totally different that made a little bit more sense, because like
Yeah.
if he's using a black hole, why did that one card not go into the black hole? But I don't know. We've already talked about that, so I won't spend too much time on that. But entertainment level, I think, is the thing that kind of scored the highest for me. So I'll put that one at a 9. And personality, I had a hard time like trying to pick like a number for that one. So I think I will put that one at an 8 as well. So 8, 9, 8.
8, 9, 8. All right. I thought for creativity / originality, I appreciated that he added in the different moves and things, and added in new moments to that effect that maybe, you know, we've seen that plot before but not done in that way. So I thought that was cool. However, I think that I think that the plot didn't fully make sense. So I'm thinking for creativity, originality, 7.5. I'm thinking for entertainment level, an 8, and I'm thinking for personality, also a 7.5.
I'm gonna go creativity. Let's go I mean, I liked it. It was my first childhood routine. I'm gonna say he upped it. I'm gonna say 8. Boom. Uh, Entertainment. I like that he cracked a joke at the start about I only usually use this deck to show girls, but today I will show Blaze. So he kind of gave a little jab at Blaze. I like that. I'm gonna go 7 because the black hole thing didn't really make sense either at the end. So come up with a different idea for that. But other than that, it was great. Personality. Again, I think it was funny that he kind of made fun of you, kind of let me know who he was a little bit, had a little fun with the whole idea. I'm gonna go 7.5.
7.5. All right. So, ooh, we have a tie. We have a tie between Jesus and Benjamin Harriton. So we have a 23.5 average for both of them.
Wow.
So now it really comes down to a either one of us changes one of our scores or we give a final vote. So I'm gonna take a look see over my score. 7.5, 8 entertainment, 7.5 personality. I mean, what were you gonna say?
I said the first guy, I gave him a 9 on personality.
You gave him an 8 for personality for the first guy.
No, I know. I remember I was gonna go 25. I was gonna go 9, and then last minute I said, let's switch it to an 8.
Yeah,
that's a good
Because
point.
I didn't want to give too high scores.
Yeah.
So I think personality, he enjoyed what he was doing, and it came through the screen.
He did.
And even when we were talking to him afterwards, he was so excited and enthusiastic. Obviously we couldn't hear him, but just his facial expressions and that stuff came through that he was like excited about the entire thing. So I'll up mine to a 9 on that one.
All right. Well, that's the deciding factor. Then we have a 23.8 for Jesus and a 23.5 for Benjamin. So that was a super tight matchup. And let's let the guys know their scores. Hey guys. So.
Hello.
So we have some news for you. We've deliberated, and you guys got so close in scores. And it was really the decision of one category that changed this whole thing. And you got a final score, Benjamin, of a 23.5, which is a very good score, and would have won the first matchup. However, Jesus got a 23.8, and his 23.8 by just the slimmest margin did end up winning this 1v1. So congratulations to both of you. You both did really great performances. And that was such a tough matchup.
So good. It was so good.
No worries.
And please, again, please check out the replay and the recap of what the judges had to say. It was amazing to watch. So thank you all both, and congrats, Jesus.
Thank you.
Alrighty. We'll see you guys real soon. We're going to bring him back down. We have Jesus going back down. Now, I'm going to need to run to the restroom. So, do you want to answer any chat stuff? If there's any questions in chat for like
the daily
2
restroom
minutes?
break.
The daily restroom break.
Yeah. I realized.
I stay hydrated during these streams, guys. I stay hydrated.
I realized there I should have upped his score by like 0.25 just to make it that much closer. Like, like by 0.01% or something like that to make it better. But I did enjoy both routines. They're both fantastic. So
We're good, yeah. And also, I believe Ben mentioned too that he's only been doing Magic for a year and a half too, which is
yeah.
That's really awesome. That's really awesome. So everyone watching the stream on Twitch, hello. If you guys want to throw in any questions, anything that you would have to ask Ryan or myself, or anything about the tournament, go ahead and throw some questions in. We'll answer them again. It's Giselle Music says Blaze is pooping again. Yes.
Now, Mike, let me ask you this: is there a way that I can see the chat, or do I have to have it open on another window or something like that?
If you have another device or another window or monitor, or
Okay.
your phone works
Yep.
fine, yeah, open up Twitch. Or you could, if you don't have Twitch downloaded already, just www.twitch.tv/BlazeSarah.
Okay, I'm on the app, so I just go Blaze Sarah.
Yep, all together.
Yep. There we go.
And we do have a
beautiful. And there's the
question.
chat right there.
So what's Blaze's daily water consumption? I am not sure. Ryan, what got you into mentalism?
Ooh, I didn't want to carry around equipment. No, for me, I felt like magic should feel real. And for me, seeing a woman get cut in half nowadays doesn't feel as real as someone reading your mind. And so for me, that was one of the major deciding factors. I thought that for me, someone should leave a show going, wow, that was incredible what I just saw. I don't know if it was real, like if this guy has powers. Like if you looked at magic hundreds of years ago, that's what they believed, right? It's like if you did sleight of hand, you could get burned at the stake. And
Right,
so
right.
they believed it was real. And I think mentalism is the closest approach that we could get to creating real magic. So
Yeah. Yeah, and for me too, it was like because mentalism was done to me and I was the spectator, that was like a big deciding factor for me as well. I was like, where do I sign up?
Nice. Mystic said, Sly Baba said, is that a head for? Oh, and I just watched his routine yesterday, or a couple days ago, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I have this in here.
Phrenology.
So
Ooh, that's cool.
yeah, I have that in here.
So
And then I've got my my work timer, so I time myself on how much work I do during the day. So let's see how long it takes. I meant to start this last night, just to actually see how long it goes, but forgot.
nice.
So we'll do that now.
I want to
But,
give a.
and then-
sorry. What did you say?
Sorry, Dementor said, Ryan, did you did I influence your popcorn consumption? 100% you did. You said it, and I said I would make it happen. I'm making it happen.
You make it happen.
We're about like a fifth of the way done. So
And we have more 1v1s to go. Before we get into the next 1v1, I just want to give a big shout out to the two moderators that are on the Discord, as well as moderating the chat right now. We have Giselle and Leo, known as the Breath. They're both doing a really great job. We also have Travis T Cards, that's a moderator on the server, but they're killing it. And I also want to give a big shout out to Leo for composing both the 1v1 Magic intro song and suspenseful music that I've been playing in the background whenever we have these little liberation meetings. So thank you so much, Leo. You can check out him and his music. Check out his Instagram. Giselle will be putting everybody's Instagram in the chat. And now let's get into the next 1v1. We have Simon P versus Jacob Trind. Oh. Alrighty. How you guys doing?
Hey guys. Hello, hello. Wait for them to get their cameras set up. Whoa, what a background.
Whoa, sideways Simon. Wow.
There's Jacob. Awesome. Hey, how are you guys doing? Can you hear us? Everything good? Yep. All right. Perfect.
Yep. We can hear
I
both
hear
of you.
Jacob. All right. Looks
All
like
right.
Sideways Simon is a little
Now,
laggy on
yeah,
my end.
so I've been given a heads up that Sideways Simon is having a little bit of lag issues. So in order to accommodate that, we're all going to turn our cameras off for his performance, which is happening right now. So Simon,
All right.
the floor is yours. We're going to turn our cameras off and just give us a thumbs up when you'd like your timer to start.
Cool, let me just check I'm on. Yeah, cool.
Let's go.
There we go. That's
Your
good.
timer starts now.
Cool, so I'm Sideways Simon, and I'm going to take you back to 2020. Not literally, because I'm not that much of a sadist, but just in your mind, we're going to go back to somewhere near the beginning of 2020. terrible thing happened, which I'm sure you all know about. It was in the news, it was everywhere on the internet, on TV, couldn't miss it. And it affected me at the beginning as well. So I'm sure you'll understand, basically the world ran out of toilet paper. I was down to my last roll and I didn't know what to do. So I had a think and I thought, well, actually, I'm a magician. So having one of something isn't necessarily a problem because I've got a magic hat, as all good magicians do. So I can use that magic hat to multiply the toilet paper. Now, it goes a little something like this. The toilet paper goes into the hat. You say the magic word bibbidi bobbidi boo. The toilet paper comes out of the hat. And another one comes. So I had a think about it. And actually, I realised that I could solve the problem not just for me, but for everyone. Because there was a massive shortage of toilet roll. So I stood there for a few days, toilet paper going in the hat, toilet paper coming out the hat. Eventually, I managed to solve the entire problem of the toilet paper shortage for everyone. Now, I didn't tell anyone about this at the time because I didn't really want the glory of it. But I'm telling people now because actually I'm a bit skint and I'm trying to sell the trick to get some money. What I should have done really is sell the toilet paper at the time, but that would have been the sensible. Anyway, once I finished on the toilet paper, then I started on the hand sanitizer. And I fucked that up. The end.
No worries, man. No worries. If you'd like, on that last moment, would you like to rewind it all, or we'll just go into our deliberation room on that? You still have a couple minutes, so if you'd like to, you only took half of your time, so if you'd like to redo any of it, you absolutely can. But or we'll just jump
man.
in.
You know what that production was. I screwed that up. I can't go back and fix that.
No worries, man. We'll jump into our room, but great performance, and we'll see you real soon.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's bad that I offered him to rewind. I just figured, like, I feel bad if people need to, save something. And
yeah, I mean, if they have the extra time to do so, I think that's not horrible.
Yeah, I mean, he still had 2.5 minutes left. So, I mean.
Okay, so real quick, is there still a lot of background noise on me?
Yeah, it actually sounds like there's some kind of gunshots going off. It's like, I don't know it. Do you hear that too, Ryan?
Mike lives in the States, in California. There's potential.
It's just
there.
what happens,
I mean,
There's
worst case scenario, I
there's
could
your
switch to my
background noise.
headset here if that's gonna make things easier.
Why don't you do that? And we'll
Let's
see what,
do that. Let's
what's
see what
better.
happens. Let's do that and see what happens.
All right, give me 1 sec then.
Oh, now you're making me drop popcorn, Mike. I don't like this. It sounds like someone is humming in the background.
Oh, that was me for a second. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is there a?
Mr. Martinez, pro gamer in the house.
Is it better?
Catches Rocket League streams.
Hold on.
I still hear fuzz all myself on this end, but
yeah, it's your.
it sounds like running water almost, like just like
Underwater?
a tap just going.
Oh God.
Just,
Yeah, just like running water constantly.
That. Try
Maybe
again.
the Blazes fan that I could hear.
Oh, there is fan noise that you guys can hear, but I don't think the stream can hear it. So it's like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's
It
let's
sounds
go
like-
back to the original mic, but keep the headphones on.
Yeah. Exactly, Mike. We need the headphones on, but
Okay,
leave it.
I can hear you guys
Looks good.
in my brain.
All
right.
So deliberation.
All right.
I'm gonna say one thing is, when he came on, I was like 10 out of 10 for beard score. I was like a fellow beard brother. Got to give him 10s across the
Yes.
board. But I was really expecting when he had the beard and the T-shirt that he was going to be more of a character,
Yeah.
because I thought it played into that the appearance of a really great character. And all of a sudden we have a character in the background of Mike's apartment room. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
See, this is our backstage crew
Boom.
being absolutely extraordinary. They can
That is
actually
amazing.
teleport into our homes and make sure that we've got our tech straightened out. So,
That is amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all I would say is I really expected more. Like he had such an opportunity with the dress, with the backdrop, with the beard, and the hat, to be a really great character. But I don't think he pushed into that as much as he should have,
Yeah.
or almost at all. I felt like he was just kind of himself instead of a character, but his appearance played the role of a character.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, and it was, it's like, I feel bad the fact that we have to take into account the performance that we saw, you know, for it, and you know, there's an element of imagining what the performance would have looked like had there not been the this, you know, small mishap at the end. But I think that creativity, originality, I really like that the story was focused on, you know, something that was pertinent and relevant and a huge deal to everybody's lives at the beginning of 2020. The idea that there was no toilet paper, and then he just made it about a multiplication of toilet paper. I thought that was well done. So
Yeah.
if I were to give a
The only thing I
creative,
wish-
yeah, what were you gonna say?
Sorry, I wish that the very first roll of toilet paper also wasn't just sitting on the table. Make that appear somehow, or you know, even have it in a bag and say, you know, during 2020, there was one thing I wanted more than anything in the entire world, and reach into a gift bag and pull out the roll of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say like for days you were without, or something like. Build that up instead of it just sitting on the table and we could see it the whole time.
Totally, yeah. So I'm thinking for creativity, originality, I'm happy that he went with something that wasn't a card trick. He went with something that was, you know, was more natural, organic props. So creativity, originality, I agree with what Ryan was saying. I just feel like that critique about the not seeing as much of his personality, I feel like just belongs in the personality section. So for creativity, originality, I would go with an 8 or a 9. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with a 9 for that. Entertainment level, it was a bit repetitive until the ending, and then unfortunately we weren't really able to see the ending in its full glory. Personality, I will go with a 7 for personality. And entertainment level, I will go with a 7.5 or an 8. I gotta base it off of the performance that I saw. So I'm gonna go with a 7.
With a 7, okay.
What are you thinking?
I'll go next then. I think I'm gonna do creativity 8, entertainment 7, and personality 7 as well.
All right, what do you think, Ryan?
Drew something here.
Okay.
So I got my scores. Drew a little
Is that
face.
a 6, an 8, and a 9?
No. So creativity, I will go 8.
Okay.
And the other guys, the personality, gotta go 6. Like I said, I really felt like you gotta, when you dress that way and you appear that way, you gotta just dive into that character, make it a character, because to us, the first appearance is he's coming off as a character.
Yeah.
So 6 on that. And entertainment, you know, the mess up at the end, and the repetitiveness of it. You know, I think the repetitiveness, it could be great, but make it go faster. If you're gonna do, if it's multiple times over and over and over, toilet paper, be throwing, like, toilet paper should be coming from everywhere. So I'm gonna go 866.
866. All right, 8675309. The boys got a total score of 21.6. All right. Now let's go let Simon know his score. Hey Simon. Can you hear us?
I can, yeah.
Nice, nice. Alrighty, man. We all thought that it was a very creative act, and we love the fact that you were so different from so many of the other performers that are just doing card tricks and things. The fact that you were like, I'm gonna make this a plot, a story that's really relevant and relatable and different, and doing things with more organic props that we're not used to seeing was just all around really great. We gave you a final score of 21.6. So good job, man. And now let's take a look at our friend Jacob Trin's score, or his performance rather. So we're gonna jump into that room and say hi to him. Alrighty. How you doing, Jacob? Jacob, you good? All right. Can you see us?
Okay. Hi guys.
How you
Yep.
doing, man?
Yeah.
Do you want us to okay, so let me know when you are ready for your timer to start.
Alright, I guess I'll just introduce myself. First of all, so hi everybody, I'm Jacob. I'm from Portugal. I've been doing magic for about 4 years now. And I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Your timer starts
And
now, man.
yes, yeah. Okay, thank you. So I'm actually going to do this trick a little bit different from what I would do normally for lay people. First of all, I'm just going to write down a prediction on a blank piece of paper, which you're not going to see for now, but we'll get to it in the end. But I'm going to try to write as big as possible so you can see it forward. Yeah. Okay. So my prediction is locked in. Is that still in frame? Yes, right? You can still see that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, since I'm here alone, I'm going to do the procedure myself. But if you be here, you could be doing this as well. But I'm basically just going to deal a few cards down. And again, if you be here, you'll be doing this yourselves. But Blaze, I want you just to say stop whenever you want.
Okay, and stop.
Right here?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the card?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you see that? Okay, great. I can see this as well, doesn't matter. So 6 of clubs. And would you agree that that was a free shot? You could stop whenever you wanted. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And also, we're done the prediction before you chose the card, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And Blaze, I want you to read out what the predictions say. I don't know if you can see that. But can you see that?
It says not the two of diamonds.
No, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, not the two of
My
diamonds.
card was not the two of diamonds.
Yeah. So not bad, right? And you had the 6 of clubs, right?
Yes.
So, but I can see you're not that impressed. Probably because there's 1 in 52 chances a prediction would be wrong, right?
Yes.
But here's what usually amazes people. Because actually, if you would have stopped 1 card earlier, you just stopped on the 2 diamonds. You see, but even if you would have gone 1 card later, you'd have also stopped on the 2 diamonds. And here's what's even more insane. If you stopped at any point earlier, here, or here, would always stop on the 2 diamonds.
Nice.
And here's the point where people usually freaks out, because actually every single other point you would have stopped at would always been the 2 of diamonds. So, guys, I want you to see that every single one of these, with no exception, is the 2 of diamonds. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So normally the trick would be over. I would stop here, but since you're all magicians, I want to show you this. And this is the part which is interesting to me because my prediction not to 2 diamonds is actually incorrect. Because even the 6 of clubs was never the 6 of clubs. It was just an illusion. There was never any other card than the 2 diamonds. My name is Jacob. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Nice job. All right, we're gonna
Awesome.
jump in our little private room, and we'll see you real soon. Great job. All righty.
That was cool. I
That was cool.
enjoyed that a lot. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay, okay.
And there's
Just
and there's
playing around with
not the
mic
background.
You gotta switch
is
your
it-
headphones again.
I do have my AirPods now. I'll connect these in a bit, but we'll see what happens.
Just start miming
Um,
it, just like.
Yeah, is that
Oh man.
Quite enjoyed the routine.
very nice?
I thought
I
it was
really
fun.
enjoyed the final kicker too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because right, like he said, he could have ended it there, if he would have liked. But the final kicker, us thinking that that one card face down was still the 6 of clubs, switching it into a 2 of diamonds. That was really nice. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, he's from Portugal, right?
Yeah.
Portugal. Okay.
Yeah. I liked the fact that I felt like he was showing personality with having the not the 2 of diamonds, be the prediction and stuff. I thought that was really fun.
Mhm.
And it made it kind of a funny moment that also ends up being a magic moment later on. If I were to compare the creativity / originality of the acts, I think that Sideways Simon probably had more of an original approach to things, with the plot that he was doing. But
Yeah.
I also really enjoyed what Jacob did, and I'm curious, Ryan, have you seen that trick done exactly that way? How would you feel when it comes to the creativity, originality?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the trick a number of times,
Yeah.
obviously over the years.
Yeah.
One thing I wish because obviously when the switch happened was great. He did a really good job reaching for the paper. I wish that there was something else involved with the paper. So whether it's like a friction pen and lighting it, and then it said six of clubs or whatever,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden went back or something, like somehow.
Yeah.
I wish that there was another just like really like kick you in the teeth moment other than because I feel like I've seen that happen before where
Mhm.
it's always actually just a figment of your imagination, right? Or I mean there's just other ways that you could have then taken that and then just just destroyed the audience.
Yeah, it would have been interesting,
Whether
like
it
what
was
you were
like,
saying. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
oh, I was gonna say, or like you flip the deck over and now there's no backs on the cards. All the 2 of diamonds are on blank backs or something like that. Just where it was like, well, it was a figment of your imagination because you thought you saw a red deck, but you didn't actually see anything. Blah blah. You could just take it so much further.
Yeah, and even like what
So-
you were talking about before with the idea of changing the prediction, it would have been really cool if the prediction did change from not the 2 of diamonds to maybe 6 of clubs, and then right before the kicker, if then he did the lighter again or something, and then now it says not the 6 of clubs, and it's like, oh, so now it couldn't have been the 6 of clubs because actually it was the 2 of diamonds all along, and it's something like that.
Yeah.
So you get
100%,
multiple
100%.
multiple kind of reveals in that way. Does anybody have their scores up already?
I'm drawing a picture. Give me a second here, guys.
All right. All right. So Ryan is doing some arts and crafts. Xavier
Can you
says
hear
that
me
you're
again?
looking like a fancy disciple. Yeah. Yeah, you sound good, Mike.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so I think for me, creativity, originality, I'm gonna do an 8.5. 8.5. Entertainment, I'm gonna score that with a 9, and then I am going to do personality with an 8.
All right. 8.5, 9, and an 8. All righty.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What are you thinking, Ryan?
Got my next masterpiece.
Is this
This is a picture of Xavier for making that comment, and so yeah. No, but it does have my scores all the way across, plus a little extra 7 as well. So I think creativity 7. I think I've seen routines very similar, if not the same, before. It it was good, but it wasn't as creative as using the toilet paper and hand sanitizer like the last act. But not to compare them. Entertainment wise, yeah, entertained, but have more fun with it. Enjoy what you're doing, and maybe at the end, like you could act surprised or something when it does switch. Like even that, just going like, but you pick the 6 of clubs, and then flip it over and be like, oh no, it's a 2 of diamonds again. Like, and then like I said, having the extra reveal or something. So I'm giving 7s across the board. I think that there's some room for just more magic moments and making it crazy. But I think it's a really great start. I think it could be a really awesome routine.
Yeah, and I gave a 7.87 for the performance. I thought everything went well, and I thought that it was nice that he seemed very comfortable and confident performing. He was smiling and everything. So I felt like the entertainment value, I gave it an 8, and then 7 sevens for the rest, which gives him an average score of 22.8, which means that he has won this matchup. So let's go say hi to the guys. Hey guys.
Hey. Good.
So really, really well done. We enjoyed both of your performances. We felt like you both had totally different strong suits. Like we said before, we really loved your creativity. Simon with doing something that was totally out of the box. And then Jacob, we felt like you felt like a really comfortable performer, and both of you felt like really comfortable performers. But we ended up giving Jacob a total score of 22.8, which is just slightly higher than Simon's score of 21.6. So Jacob, you are moving on to the next round. Congratulations! But thank you both for sharing your magic with us. It was really fun. We enjoyed both of your performances a lot. So.
Yes, great job, guys. Great job.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Have a good one. All right, we're going to move you guys back into the waiting room, and we're going to see the next performers. Mike, can you try talking again?
Hello, can you hear me?
What is that? How did you turn into a monster? You literally sound like a swamp monster.
Yeah.
So
Like, don't ever
let's
use your
go.
AirPods again.
Don't ever use the AirPods again. Oh my god.
Everyone sounds like that now. What is going on, Mike?
Oh my god. Just switch your mic.
I'm going back to the
You
OG
sound
way.
better. You sound better, Mike.
I'm
You
going
sound
back to
good.
the OG way.
The headphones are good. It's not a Discord issue. It was AirPods just had a demon inside of them, and
They were possessed.
you had some possessed AirPods, bro.
Hey, if you put them close to the screen, I'll bless them for you, as Xavier said, and now they are taken care of. Mike, you should be able to use those again, or send them back to Apple, one or the other.
I'm just gonna roll with these headphones for the rest of this tournament.
Yeah,
just to be
no.
safe.
Those headphones and that mic are stupendous, perfect. I just got your text saying, "Are the AirPods better?" And boy, were they not.
I guess not. They turned me into a demon, apparently.
You're gonna have to watch back the VOD on that and see how you sounded like an
I do.
absolute ghoul. Now we're gonna bring in our next 2 performers, which are Mark Chaotic, and we have Danny, known as Dream Upright. So let's bring Dream Upright in here, and we have Mark Chaotic, the chaotic energy coming right in there. Actually, are you able to drag him? Are you able to drag
Yeah,
in,
I
Mike?
can do
I
it.
can't reach.
Mark Chaotic.
Hello, family.
Hey, how you
what's going
doing? All right. We have Mr. Dream Upright and we have Mr. Mark Chaotic, two kings of the facial hair game.
This is going to be a
Mark,
tough one for me, guys. I'm going to be honest. I like both your facial hairs. I'm the man that appreciates someone that puts up with it. So you guys both score 10s. I'm done. See you guys later.
Oh shoot!
So
We lost a judge.
We
Give it to
lost a
Mark, give it
judge.
to Mark.
X is in the chat. Also a bearded man. So maybe he can jump in. But we have two great performers coming up. Mr. Danny Dream Upright, you are first up. So let's get into this matchup. Woo!
That's for the next routine. I'm sorry, that's not. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Feeling good.
Give me a thumbs up when you want your timer to start. Coming out with a bang. Your timer starts now.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, everyone. Hello, it's Dream. My name is Dream Upright. Currently Stream Upright, I think it is today. So glad to be here. Thanks, Blaze. Thank you all the hosts and staff supporting. I'm super honored to be here. We have a lot of fun stuff to share. We're going to have some good times. I have a lot of yummy things to share with you guys. I'm super grateful to be here. This is my music we're playing right now, so don't worry about copyright. I wrote this song, and it's all good.
What a beast.
So I'm a circus performer, and I was an actor before becoming a magician. I'm still a magician in training. I'm still a student of magic. Hey, Blaze, hey, you got a string. I'm going to pull a little string. Grab a little string for me.
Okay, I got a little string.
Oh, just pull that back. Sorry. Cut that off. I mean, it can happen anytime. I mean, magic can happen anytime, especially when you're not really paying attention. Right? But I want to say that, sometimes things appear simple are not really so simple after all. For example, a simple piece of rope, a single strand, just like our life. There's a beginning and an end. And hopefully, in the middle, there's love. And when we share that love with others, we become intertwined. And we can even feel the same joy, even when we're apart. I know the first time I saw that, I forgot to applaud too. It's all good. Love you guys. But with deep love comes times of deep pain and feelings of tragic separation, where the bonds between us feel as if they're broken forever. We know this is not so, because we know that true love will always return. It will keep us warm. And of course, when we give love to others, we don't lose that love. But that love, of course, stays with them forever.
Ooh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Nice.
I have one more transformation before I leave. I just wanted to say one more thing and put this here. And shout out to the Queen of Hearts. This is my wife, everyone. I want to say shout out to the wifey. Got to give the wifey support. She got all dressed up for everyone. Thank you. That is my time. I love you all. Dream on. Put Dream in the comments if you're having a good time. Thanks, Blaze. Thanks, judges.
Thank you for being
That's
a
what's
part
happening.
of this, man. Great
Thanks, man.
job.
Yeah,
Great
thank you.
job. We will see you real
Appreciate the honor.
soon.
All right, let's.
All right. That was really fun.
All right, holy cannoli.
Holy cannoli.
Mike, I heard yesterday you were not going to say that saying anymore.
Oh, dang it, you're right.
I'll hold
Sorry.
you to that.
With every holy
I
cannoli he
heard-
gets in, I get at least 2 jinkies. So we're all right. We're all right.
Jeez, I like it. I gotta come up with a slogan. Mine's just gonna be throwing things.
I've got
Throwing
that's
things
his
in
slogan. He's just got bigger and bigger Sharpies throughout the night and tosses his paper.
They're still coming.
You have to
They're
assert
still coming.
dominance with your Sharpies. Mine are jinkies and raw right. Those are my those are my slogans.
All right.
Raw right.
All right. Oh man, yeah, what an excellent performance. I mean, what a personality that comes through, and also just the entertainment level. Like he can like captivate an entire audience from the moment he starts to the moment he ends, and it's almost like you never want to take your eyes off of it just because of how entertaining he is and his personality coming through. And yeah, what do you guys think?
I need a new Sharpie.
I thought that it was super entertaining. I was hooked the whole time. I think that it's so interesting because Dream didn't originally register for the competition. He after I asked him if he wanted to be a part of it, was like, I don't know, I'm not feeling super confident about this. I'm still a student of Magic. I'm still learning. And then he ended up eventually feeling like, you know what, I'm gonna sign up for the waiting list. And then a spot opened up and reached out to him, and I'm so happy that he was a part of this because he was one of the most polished performers that we've seen this whole time. I think that when it came to performance and putting together a whole thing, Xavier put in a wonderful point in the chat. We are all students. We are still all students constantly and always learning. And it's a great thing that he, even though he feels like he's just starting out in Magic, decided to step up and do this because he did a really, really solid performance. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like he's been doing it for years with the level of comfort and stuff that he portrayed in his performance.
Yeah.
All right, let me think of my score.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about mine as well. I think. All right, I've got my scores.
All right. Well, if you'd like to go first, go for it.
So we'll bring up the spreadsheet. I thought for creativity and originality, I gave him an 8 because I loved his presentation for the thing. Like it was great all the way through. I loved what he did at the beginning before he even started his performance. The fact that he just had that vanish with the confetti and things was just a great moment to kick things off. I thought that his scripting was great, calling himself Stream Upright. Really great. I mean, I think obviously some of the effects aren't, when it comes to originality, I'm not going to give it a 10 for originality. It's not like all of the effects were totally new. But at the same time, I think that the way he presented the effects was enough to give him a pretty solid score for creativity, originality. Entertainment level, I gave him a 9. I thought his energy was just awesome, and my attention was kept the entire time, always waiting for what he was going to do next. And I thought his personality really shined through, so I gave him a 9 for that as well.
Nice. For me, my score is pretty similar actually. I'm also going to do an 8 for creativity, originality. I'm going to do a 9 for entertainment, and this was a toss-up because I really wanted to throw out my first 10 for today. And it was a toss-up between 9 and 10, 9 and 10 for personality, just because I liked his personality so much. So I think what I'm going to do for this is a 9.5.
9.5 for personality.
Look at that, 9.5. Boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I've got another masterpiece. I drew a picture of him to do the score.
Ooh.
So we've got first in the eyes. If we look a little closer, we've got an 8.0. 8.0.
8.0. Okay.
For which category? Creativity.
Creativity. Yeah.
Nice.
I like the things off the hop. That was really great. The entertainment is the nose. So we've got a 9.
That's an interesting way to draw a 9. That it might be that might be a P, but we'll go with 9.
For me, it's a 9 on my screen. It's probably opposite for you guys, but. And then for personality, I thought it was really great. I thought that, he came off as a really fun character. There was things I think that could have been added. The transposition at the end, I love that he included his wife, but again, magic-wise, not a really great magical moment because the screen was covered for a long time. If it was like instantaneous, like a tossing a cloth up and it came down and she was there or something like that, boom, killed it. But so I'm going to give it a mustache 0.7. So that's a 8.7.
8.7. We've never seen these kinds of decimals before. Ryan bringing the heat.
Creating the game. I'm creating the game. That's what I'm taking this thing to new heights.
So
You
he
should
gets
start auctioning off those drawings and just, give those away.
Anyone in the Discord that would like a drawing of their score, hit me up. I'll send you one.
So he's got a 26.06, which technically would round up to 26.1, but for everybody I've been rounding down just for getting the 100th place. So we're gonna go with 26.0, and let's bring Dream in and let him know. Dream.
Hello.
What a horrendous performance. No.
Bro,
Great job, dude.
Quit while you're behind.
Sorry. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Really, I mean, it would have been like a negative score if you hadn't brought your wife in at the end, and then luckily, that saved it at the end now. But no, dude.
That's my secret weapon. Much better. No.
That was the secret weapon.
Yeah. The thing that we just couldn't stop talking about the most over in the other room was your personality, and just how that is coming through and how that portrays throughout your performance and stuff like that. That was something that really stuck out to all of the judges. And your entertainment level, of course, was also just really up there. So yeah, we all really, really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, Blaze has the score there for you.
Yes, dude, you got the highest score of the day. You got a 26. Really, really solid score. We thought it was awesome. Yeah, I mean, we gave you super high scores for personality. You got a 9, a 9.5, and an 8.7 for personality, and then entertainment value you got straight 9s. Just a really, really great job all around. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for being a part of the competition. I'm excited.
Yes,
to
thank
see
you.
it. Yeah. So now we got to see what Mark does, and let's jump back into the room. All right.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, Mr. Mark Chaotic. Mark, you are muted right now. He's smoking indoors. He's got his character right now. The stank face.
I was waiting to come back and him have a different beard style as well, like
Mark
on and
currently on the toilet doing a performance. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it.
Mark, we're so excited to see your performance. You are now spotlighted, and so now just give us a thumbs up when you're ready to perform. We're excited to see it.
Can I actually? All right, awesome.
All right, your timer starts now.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to show you guys today is the famous 2-coin trick. So in order to do that, I'll need that's one. That's 2. So now we could begin the famous 2-coin. I'm sorry, we don't actually need this. That's actually pretty embarrassing. So we're gonna start the famous. I apologize. This isn't my favorite trick. Let's try that. It's so weird. I just got these weird like Chinese tiger monkey coins. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah.
But they're brand new. They don't really do what they're supposed to. They have one favorite trick, and it's a trick where they jump from one hand to another. So we'll actually try that trick instead. So okay. So weird. Okay, I actually don't. Okay. All right, we'll try to do this next one slowly. So we have 2 coins over here, 1 coin over here, and now if we take these 2 coins. Okay, so we're just gonna skip that part. The last part is we have to make 1 coin fly from over here to over here. So that's the weirdest part. It's actually very difficult to do. So I'll actually just like, what happened, Blaze? Oh yeah, I know. I was supposed to show you guys the famous 2-coin trick, but I keep trying and it's not really working. Okay, we'll try one more time. One more crack at the famous 2-coin trick. So we'll take it like that. Put this one away. I'm sorry, like I said, they're new coins and it's really embarrassing.
Good job, man. Alrighty,
Nice.
awesome job, Mark. All right, we're gonna jump into our judge room and we're gonna see you real soon.
Awesome.
Oh, Mark is so a pleasure to watch. He's so much fun.
I do enjoy watching him. He's interesting. It's just such a unique style, and so carefree at what he does, and I love it.
Yeah.
I loved it when we came back. He's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
It's like,
just smoking a cigarette inside.
like he had to have that smoke before competing. He was like,
Yeah.
Gotta get this in.
Gotta get it.
That's awesome.
Man.
Oh man.
Oof. I love the presentation of being the victim of the magic rather than being the one that's responsible for the magic. I mean, if we think about it in terms comparing like the two performers that we just saw, it's like they're total opposite ends of the spectrum. Dream is doing something that's super stagey and look at me, I am the magician doing all of the things and telling you this story. And then you have Mark being like, I'm just smoking a cigarette in my bathroom, I guess. And like, oh, I'm going to try and show you this thing, but sorry, it's really embarrassing. It's not working out. And it's like, it's so cool. The totally different styles, the fact that they both told stories just in completely different ways.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that was the one thing. It was funny to me that like you could literally see his sink beside him, and I was like, "You are literally in the bathroom doing this." Like, it was, but I think that goes back to one of the things I've been saying the whole time is like when you're going to compete, like find a place in your house or somewhere.
Yeah.
It is like a blank wall behind you is better than the distraction, because as soon as you said here's Mark in his bathroom, and then I looked over to the left of him and I could see that there's a sink there. And I was like, is this guy sitting on the toilet the whole time?
Is this guy sitting on the toilet? But dude, I feel like the thing is that I just thought that added personality, honestly. Like I thought it was hilarious.
I was about to say I would have expected nothing other than to see him inside a bathroom. Like that's totally Mark. That is totally Mark.
I don't know him, but I like if you want to do that, then take it the next step and go at the end. Go, you know what? These coins are crap. Stand up, throw them in the toilet, and flush the toilet. Because that then would have let us know like he's been sitting on the toilet the entire time. Like I think that would have added like just that comedic.
I mean, he might have had a stool somewhere in the bathroom that was not.
Yeah, but
and also too, we did see someone else earlier in the competition or in the tournament do some routine in a bathroom, and it was nice to kind of go outside the normal, but so he wasn't the first bathroom performer.
Yeah, Philip did a whole act that was themed around being in the bathroom. We cut to him and his camera turns on and he's in the middle of brushing his teeth, and then he does this whole Q-tip act. That was great.
I heard about the Q-tip act. Yeah. I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
All right, let's get these scores. What do you think here?
Yeah, we are a little bit behind on this, so yeah, let's get these scores. What were we gonna say, Ryan?
Let's rip it. No, I was gonna say the one time where he took the 3 coins into one or two, I think, at one point in the routine, where he was trying to get it across and it wasn't going across. And then he kind of lost like the misdirection there, because then when it did go, it was like you kind of blatantly saw the coin like go down and the other one come up, right? And so that was the only thing I think watching the routine where I was like, oh, like you had this opportunity to do misdirection doing this, and then you kind of stopped and went, oh yeah, it's not working.
Yeah.
And then did the move, right? And I was like, oh, if you had done the move
Yeah.
those bigger actions cover, you know, that
There was
that
there was
action
like
a little better.
a slight flash, you know, but at the same time, I think I think that personality wise, I would still give him like a 9 at least. I think that I really enjoyed the personality. I actually thought doing it in the bathroom was just a fun aspect of it. It was just like, hey man, because I think the thing is that because he wasn't presenting it as look at me, I am the magician. It is magic happens to me in my life. He's just smoking a cigarette in the bathroom and he's just casually like, so I got these new coins, guys. I want to show you something. It's just not working out. And then that's what causes the magic. I thought it was so well placed and it added to just how casual, like this guy's just a beast wherever he is and he doesn't need a stage. So I actually enjoyed that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think I have a score. If I should
Short
go
it up,
first.
Mike.
I think in the order of creativity, entertainment, personality, I think I'm gonna do 7, 8, 9. Personality really being the highest category for me.
I'm gonna go with while Ryan completes his drawing, I will go with 899 or 889. I'm gonna go with creativity, originality. I think creativity, originality, I'm gonna give him an 8.5. For entertainment level, I'm gonna give him an 8. And for personality, I'm gonna give him a 9. What are you thinking, Ryan?
I didn't do a drawing for this one. Straight up numbers here. Just to save some time.
All right.
So I went 8s across the board.
888.
Okay.
888. So I didn't know him beforehand, so I don't know about like his style and stuff like that. You know, he's a great performer. You know, maybe if he acted more surprised that it was happening, because like you said, it's just magic that's happening to him, that's unexpected. Then act that out a little bit more to really captivate the audience, especially through a screen. So,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. It's like if you are gonna try and rather than act as though you're the magician, be like the victim of the magic, then you do have to really include some acting in there, or else it feels kind of forced. You know, it feels kind of just weird because it's like you're kind of half letting on that you're acting like you're not responsible for it, but then half also just kind of taking credit because you're not reacting how a real person would react in that situation if crazy shit was happening in their
That's
hands.
it.
So, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point. It's a good point. So let's jump back in the room and let them know. Hey guys,
Yeah, for sure.
you having a little chat while
Hey,
we were
family.
gone? You miss us?
Hello.
Dude, we're being best friends over
They,
here.
they were sharing beard techniques, grooming techniques while we were gone. You guys, obviously, you do the wax. I imagine to get the mustache. I take it,
Oh.
yes.
That's all fear. That's just fear and anxiety from the performance.
Fear and
Keep that up.
anxiety.
Just
Sweat.
fear.
Yeah.
He just
I love it.
he tames it with fear.
Straight fear vibes.
Straight fear. Just a tub of fear.
Thanks for bringing me in.
That's amazing.
Little self doubt right there. Anyway.
Mark, on the other hand, is more El Natural, a little bit more my style kind of thing. I like it. I dig them
Yeah.
both. You guys both have. You win the contest. Well, the last guy also had a really great beard too. So
Ryan, I'm surprised you didn't give straight 10s to Mark just purely on facial hair alone.
well, I thought about it. But I do have to be non-biased.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
America's Next Top Model. That's not a thing.
not America's Next Top Model. Well,
Mm.
that's the next contest. You just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
America's Next Top Beard. Now we have we do have your scores, and this is where the music comes in. Now, it's funny because you guys can't hear the music, so I get into this vibe of being super suspenseful, and you guys are like, nothing's changed. Now,
That's why I was like, I haven't heard this suspense music at all yet. He keeps saying that he's playing it. But,
now
it's on stream.
Yeah. Now, Mark, we thought it was super entertaining. We gave you a lot of points for personality because we just thought that it was so unique the way you were presenting things. And you got a final score of 24.5, which if you had been in any of the other matchups today, you would have won all of them. But you were faced off against Danny, who got a 26. So unfortunately, Mark, well, you know what happens. But Dream, you did an amazing job. Thank you so much. You are progressing to the next round, but you guys are both incredible. That was some of the best coin magic that we've seen on the competition, Mark, and I'm excited to see see you in the jam very soon. So thank you guys both for being a part of this. That was so entertaining. And Mark, have you been? We need to know. Have you been on your toilet this whole time, or are you on some other seat?
I have a confession. I'm not even wearing pants. It's just the jacket.
This is the benefits of Zoom.
That would have been the perfect way to end the whole routine.
I'm not gonna do that reveal. Don't worry, guys.
If you did the reveal, I would have given you straight tens. I'm just saying.
So we're gonna move you guys back into the waiting room, and we're gonna get ready for our next two performers. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this.
Good job, guys.
Great job. Good job, guys. Alrighty.
That was a good one between them two.
That was a really good matchup. All right, now we have our next two performers, which are Eli and Oscar. Let's bring him in. Eli and Aussie Magic, even though he's not an Aussie. He's from Mexico, and we're excited to have both of them.
That's my favorite part so far.
Hey guys, how's it going? You guys are muted, so go ahead, unmute.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, you.
Perfect. And what about you, Eli?
He appears to still be muted.
Can you hear us, Ozzy?
Yeah.
Eli, can you hear us? You're muted right now.
Give us a little thumbs up.
You should see a little microphone icon on your screen if you could just click that.
But Ozzy is up first, so we'll have Ozzy do his performance first, anyways. So, Ozzy, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up when you'd like to start your performance. All right, your time starts now.
So, first, thanks for let me perform, and I'm gonna show you something really good. It's with sand, but this sand is from Cancun because I am from Cancun. All right. So, let me see. This works using a little piece of sand. Can you see something? No.
Not really. It's so small.
Well, look. Comes a coin. This one. Can you see it? Can you see it? No.
No.
I can kind of see it.
A little bit.
Okay. Just believe it. All right. All right. One. Okay. 1, 2. All right. We have the second one. Can you see them? Yeah.
Yeah.
1 and 2. All right. The third, it's maybe difficult. See. All right. And we have 1. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3 silver dollars. All right. But I'm gonna use this sand for. I'm gonna try something different with this silver dollar. All right. Because this is from the United States, right? But I'm not from the United States. I'm from Mexico. So I'm gonna try to change this coin into a Mexican coin, right? So look. Look, 1, 2. Third coin. Changes into
Nice.
Mexican coin. Maybe you don't know, like, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use 1, 2. We have 2 and 1 Mexican coin, 2 silver dollars, and I'm gonna use the second one. Look, I use the sand on my hand. Look, let's see. 1, 2. Oh, the second one, all right? Now the third is, or the last one, it's maybe a little bit difficult because you need to find this.
Nice.
Now we have 3 Mexican coins, all right? So, but what happened if I use my hands and I maybe blow, right? This is blow, right?
Yeah.
No. Si soplo or blow. Look. It changes into a dollar, right? So I'm gonna use this, and we have 1 and 2, 3 silver dollars.
Thank you so much, Oscar.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You still have time. Keep going.
Still have yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use the 3 silver dollars, and now, maybe this. Yeah, and I'm gonna change the coins right here. Look.
Oh.
And now we have
Nice. That was a great
Nice.
ending. Thank you, man. All
Thank
right.
you.
We will see you real soon. We'll be right back. Thank you, man.
Okay.
All righty.
I couldn't help but notice he was wearing Crocs. So shout out to Crocs.
Shout out to
but wow,
Crocs.
that was a yeah, that was awesome.
Did not see the Crocs.
Oh man, I really like how he ended that. Turning it all into sand, pouring it into the cup, pouring the cup back out. That was really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there were some really great magic moments for sure.
I think
Need another Sharpie.
I feel like throughout today, we've been seeing a lot of people who have been striking high scores in the entertainment and personality categories. I feel like this might be the first performance that really made me feel like the creative and originality of it was one of the first ones to stick out to me the most. Just incorporating sand with a coin routine and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and the way that he did that. So I think the creative side of it for me is probably going to be one of the higher points that I give for this one.
Yeah.
I
definitely
thought
it
the whole
very
thing was
original.
garbage. Think he should probably stick to playing like beach volleyball or something with the sand, because his mom is probably going to kill him for bringing that sand in the house. And so, yeah, just have some respect for your mom because she's probably going to be cleaning that up off the floor, and sand gets everywhere.
Sand
So,
does get everywhere.
It does.
Zeros across the board
Zeros.
for me.
for disrespect to
No
his
score.
mother. Absolutely.
Disrespect to the mother or father, whoever is cleaning that floor tonight. Absolute disrespect. Zeros across the board.
And the close-up pad.
And the
Yeah,
close-up
yeah,
pad.
your close-up pad is
Disrespect to
now
the close-up
ruined.
pad too? That's just as bad as
absolutely
disrespect to
ruined.
your mother.
That's it. He's now gonna vacuum that thing out, and it will never feel the same.
Never feel the same.
Gosh.
His cards will be gritty perpetually. Wow.
That's it. Yeah.
crunchy cards for the rest of his life is what he's cursed with for that.
Zeros.
For that.
Zero.
Now let's go with 2 actual scores. So.
That one didn't want to go away. Want to come back. Actual scores. I can go first if you guys want. You guys usually I'm drawing pictures, so let's go creativity. I liked it. I thought the ending was great. I think it felt like he ended the routine though, and then had this because we were like, oh, great job, and then he took it a step further, which there was probably like a little bit of a scripting issue or a delay issue there. That but that's a different score. So creativity, let's go 9. It was really great with the sand and everything, turning it back into the sand at the end. I was waiting for that. I was really hoping for that. Entertainment, like I said, just at the end there, that really threw me off because I thought that the routine was done. And then he had to say, oh, no, hang on, I'm not done my routine. So I'm going to go 8 on that because I think there was a little level of something there that could have been better flow-wise to really pull us right through instead of getting us to stop. And then personality, I thought he was great. You know, he all the way through was himself, was good at, you know, telling us exactly, explaining what was happening. So I'm gonna go 8 again. I'll go 9, 8, 8.
9, 8, 8. Nice. Very good
Not
score.
bad. Not
It
bad.
might be my high score of the day. I'm not sure.
Huh.
I'm not sure. Just trying to think back.
I'm thinking creativity, originality, a 9. I'm thinking entertainment level, an 8. Yeah, and I'm thinking personality, 8.5. So 25.5 for me. Yeah, very good performance.
Nice.
Really well
My
done.
score is actually pretty similar. I put 9 for creativity. I put an 8 for entertainment, and I did just because, man, it was a toss up again between personality. I'm gonna do an 8 for personality.
Nice. Very good score. All right, so he's got a score of 25.1.
Nice.
All right. Well done. Well done. All right, so let's jump back into the call and let's see what these guys are up to. Hey guys.
Hey.
All right. Oh, we're at so Eli, we're gonna actually just put you into the judges room for a second. We're gonna let Ozzy know his score and we'll be right back with you. All right, Ozzy. Great job, man. We thought it was super
awesome.
creative. I think that you got the highest creativity score out of anybody in the entire day. So awesome,
Thank you.
dude. Your final score? Yeah. What were you gonna say, Mike?
No. I was just about to say, like, all the judges pretty much agreed that the creativity, originality portion of your performance was the thing that stuck out the most about how you incorporated sand with coin routine and stuff like that. So awesome job. But yeah.
But please at least thank your mom or whoever cleaned up all the sand all over the house. I just want to thank them. They deserve 10s across the board. You didn't get 10s, but you did a great job, man.
You did a
Thank
really
you.
great job, man. So you got a final score of 25.1, which is a very, very high score. You should be super proud of that, man. And now we're gonna bring in Eli, and we're gonna see his performance. So, great job again.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing, Eli? Can you hear us? Is your mic on now?
Good.
Nice.
Good. Yes,
Awesome.
it is.
Awesome. We can hear you. Perfect. So let us know when you're ready. Now, just a heads up that your camera pretty much almost only shows the table. It doesn't really show much of you. Is that okay?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. I'll try to fix it.
Totally fine if that's the angle you want. No worries. Just wanted to confirm.
All right. Can you see everything?
Yep.
My baggie, the Sharpie, and the deck.
Yep, we can see everything.
Yes. Yep.
Alrighty. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to start.
All right then.
Your time starts now.
All right. Well, first off, you already know we got to shuffle the deck. Now, if you guys were here in front of me, I would say somebody touch one of the backs of the cards. So say like you got this one right here. All right. Now, Mike, go ahead. Name any card.
Let's do the 7 of spades.
The 7 of spades. Whoa, oh my God, that was not close. Well, we got the 10 of spades. But look, if you were here, somebody will sign it. All right. Blaze, can you just randomly say 2 different letters?
All right, JK.
JK. So J and then K. Signature on it. There. So we signed the JK. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it inside the baggie. It's open. You guys can see me putting that in, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. It's inside the baggie. You could have got any one of these other cards, but you got that 10 of spades signed with JK. Now I'm gonna do something really cool. Watch. Wasn't that cool? Oh, not the deck flip. I changed the card in here. Yes. Now, would this be cool if this was the signed card?
That would be cool.
Yep.
It would be cool, but it's not because it's in the bag.
Makes sense.
But watch this. I'm going to do something really cool with the jack. We're going to take the bag, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
The J10 comes right out the bag with the signed signature on the... And inside the seal bag is the 9 of diamond. And that's it. Kind of failed, but that's it.
It's all right, man. It's all right, dude. You have 2 minutes. If there's anything else that you want to do, let us know, or we can jump into our deliberation room.
I can kind of fix this. All right. I got a joker. The other joker should be in here. Yeah, it's in there. All right, this is what we're going to do. Say like you just picked this card here. Oh, good. The ace of spade. You lose the ace of spade directly inside the middle, just like that. Let me get the other joker out of there. I put it back in there. I don't know why. But there they are. Let's just use the 4. All right, we got 2 jokers and the 4. Now I'm going to just put the joker right inside, just like this. Right?
Yeah.
And then we go like this, joker here, and another joker there. Just snap, boom. Ace of spade pops right out.
Nice, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Cool,
it.
cool.
Awesome, dude.
All
We're
right.
gonna appreciate you throwing in another magic moment with your time. We're gonna jump into the judge's room, and
Yeah.
we'll see you real soon.
All right.
Alrighty. So,
So here's my one comment. Sorry to cut you guys both off
No, no,
there.
go ahead.
This goes for all performers watching, because people have obviously been watching the last couple of days, and hopefully competitors have to be able to see what other people are doing in the contest and getting high scores. But like, I don't know if people know that if they just turn their phones horizontally, it's we see the full image of them instead of seeing the black bars on the side. I just
Yeah.
feel like that takes away. It's so much harder for us to watch
Yeah.
because half the screen is black, and it's like, just turn your phone. And I understand that, then they may not have the angle figured out, but you have days or time
Yeah.
to figure that stuff out. So
Yeah.
you want to give the judges the best view of your routine. So like in that case, we didn't see him at all.
Yeah.
So like if he just walked down the street, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
But in saying that, like if he wanted to just show his hands and stuff, even if we had to turn the phone sideways, we wouldn't have lost any of that. We would have just seen more of the close-up pad and stuff. So
So I think that he had the tricks down. I think that he had, I think he has like a bunch of really cool effects and a bunch of really cool card tricks that he could do. I feel like the only thing that would really need improvement is polishing it into a routine and making it kind of elongate into a 5-minute routine. And like it was cool that he did, you know, throw in a last minute totally separate trick, just because that is like we're able to see more of his magic and more of what he's capable of, right? He's somebody that he can do a trick on the fly if asked to be able to. So like I don't know, the only thing for me I guess is I just would have liked to have seen some type of narrative along with his routine. But that's my 2 cents.
Here's one other thing: is the 9 of diamonds that came up. We never saw the 9 of diamonds throughout the entire trick, and then it transpositions. You know, your 10 of spades comes out, right, of the bag. It would have been so great if he just had a double backer and had one side blue and one side red, and that's what he put in the baggie. And then he could have done a switch, like flipped it over when he's doing his shake thing, and then that blue card would have ended up in the baggie, and the red card, your card, is now in his hand. I think that would have been a better switch because you would have got the color change as well as the card transposition. So, but and then it also made me, when he said Blaze name 2 random letters, it made me realize that your initials are BS.
Yeah, and that's why I have the toughest time trying to have a logo compared to all of my magician friends that are able to be like, Asu Wind, you got a cool AW, Shin Lim's got a cool SL, and I'm just like, BS, and then it doesn't work.
Literally, when he said Blaze, name 2 letters, and I was like, why wouldn't you just say, like, what's the initials? And then I was like, because Blaze has to say BS.
Wait, why did you pick JK?
I was just like, it was just like, just kidding, like JK. Like,
just kidding.
That's
okay.
why I was gonna say joking or yeah.
So I have a question for you guys. What do you think was his strongest category?
Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
You know, when he first started, I could feel his personality through the camera, even though I couldn't see him. But like his tone and everything was really great. And then when he finished, he said, "Oh, stink, I screwed up." You know, and then that kind of just brought things down for me as well. Like, we didn't know you screwed up. You know, but for us, the trick went right. Like I said, I wish I saw the 9 of diamonds beforehand, or if it had
I mean,
Joker.
he could have even been like,
but...
you would have thought that would have been the jack in the bag, but really the jack isn't even in the deck. You know, it's in my pocket, or just some kind of like quick save thing that would have just, you know, not drawn. Not made it feel as though it was a mess up, because we weren't introduced to the 9 of diamonds beforehand. We were expecting that it was going to be the jack that was switched in there, but it didn't need to be. It didn't need you didn't need to draw attention to the fact that it wasn't the jack there. But at the same time, I understand that people are there's pressure on. We're judging them live, and they're worried about, you know, going overtime. They're worried about, you know, people noticing they messed up, so they, you know, maybe they just feel like it's better to just admit that they messed up. But there's been a few times where that's happened, and I wish that people would just you know, try and roll with it and keep it going, because I feel like we're always going to score them higher, even if it's a confusing routine that maybe didn't fully make sense, and the reason it didn't fully make sense is because they had to improv and save it. I feel like we're going to score them higher with that than if someone just says I messed up and kind of gives up on it, you know. But I thought that it was strong magic that he was going for, you know, the transposition and things. Not the most original. I like that he made it inside the bag and stuff. I think that works well for camera. You know, instead of just like putting something on top of the card or whatever, you know, because you don't have a spectator to put their finger on it. So, you know, it was like a Chicago opener kind of thing that was just done a bit differently with the baggie, and I liked that, and I think that the bag adds some impossibility to it. So let's think about our scores.
I can bust out some scores if you would like.
Yeah.
Creativity. I'm gonna go with a 6.95. So you can do with that with what you wish. So we'll say 7, I guess. You round up.
So you want to just do do you want to just do a 7? You want a 6.95?
It's whatever is easier for you.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Excel's the first day I was doing the math on my phone. Now we have Excel doing it, so we're gonna get some decimals. I've learned how to use Excel since then.
Perfect. I didn't know because I did watch the first day and I saw you were like, I was like, Blaze, that's 23, and you're like, hang on, guys, let me do the math.
I just didn't want to mess up.
It was great. It was the best part for me. So we'll go 7 for creativity. Again, I think the baggy thing was great, but I think it could have been taken up another notch with like the color transposition and stuff like that. For entertainment, screw up at the end for me, saying that it's a screw up, I think that's the biggest thing that probably, and this is not directed at him because I think, you know, it was a fun routine, but I think what separates a professional and an amateur or a hobbyist is when a professional screws up on stage or something, like, you don't know because they just fluently go into whatever, you know, and they have to improv it. But you would never on stage stop and go, oh, like crap, I just screwed up, right? Because unless that's your character and you're supposed to be doing that. So that took it down a little bit for me. So I'm gonna say 7, 6, 7.
7, 6, 7.
Actually, I'll go 7.5 on the last one, personality, because I did get personality off him right at the start.
Yeah.
I really liked it, but at the end I lost it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, in Magic After Dark, like you asked me for any advice or tips or anything for future competitors and stuff like that, and my biggest thing was, you know, your recovery if something goes wrong and stuff like that. That was like something I mentioned. So so that's definitely gonna reflect in the score. But I think so my score, I put 6 I'm sorry, I did 7, 6, 7.
7, 6,
Mike,
7.
you copying me, eh, Mike? I see. See how
Yeah,
it
a
is.
little bit. You did a 7.5 though.
I changed it up because I could already tell that you were going to copy me.
I'm gonna go
Maybe I
with
read your mind.
I'm gonna go with a 7, a 6.5, and a 7.5. I think that it's good character, and it's a good. I think it's a good thing that he was willing to step up and do another effect to you know, boost up
Yeah,
his score a
that's
little
true.
bit. You know, I think that shows personality. It shows character. That, you know, like when I was like, hey, you've got some time, you want to do anything else? That he was like, yeah, sure, and he whipped it out. I feel like that shows some of his personality, and his entertainment level. I bumped up another 0.5 for that, so that gives him a score of 20.5. Alrighty, so let's jump back in and say hi to guys. Alrighty, how you guys doing? You miss us? So Eli.
All right.
Ozzy was still cleaning up sand as we were, I could tell.
Yeah, still cleaning up the sand.
Thank you.
So Eli, we felt that your creativity was really good, and we also felt like we were able to get a little bit of a feel for your personality, and so we really liked that, and we thought that you know, we had wished that we could have seen a little bit more of your personality through the routine. I think part of that is the fact that we couldn't really see you throughout the whole performance, and
I was just about to
yeah.
say, this is the most entertaining, like, not your routine was great, but seeing you, I know who you are now. And it just would have added that much more to your routine, being able to see you. So, because I feel like with a hat matching your name and stuff, it would have brought it up, man. Because you are an entertaining guy. It came across, like, I
Yeah.
could tell in your voice and stuff. So
Thank
Yeah, and really appreciated that when I was like, hey, you've got some more time, want to do another performance, you stepped up and were like, yeah, sure. And it showed that you were really comfortable with some tricks in your repertoire, and regardless of you know, a little thing that didn't go exactly as planned, you still were able to adapt and do that. So you ended up getting a score of 20.5, but Oscar did end up getting a higher score this round that we told him earlier of 25.1. So he is going to be progressing to the next round. So congratulations, Oscar. But thank you so much, both of you, for being a part of the competition. And we really enjoyed watching both of your performances. So. Thank you
Great
so
job,
much,
guys.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We're gonna move you back down into the waiting
doing
room,
it.
but we'll see you soon. Great
care.
job, Ozzy. Congratulations. You're moving to round
Yeah,
2.
thank you, guys.
I'll send you a link for the schedule right after this. All right. And now we have our last 2 performers. I'm really excited about these 2 performers
Oh, boy.
because this is going to be a fun matchup. You've got a lot of popcorn left.
I
Dude, you
have
got to
half a
get
bag at
munching.
least.
You got to get munching. If I don't hear you chewing through the screen, I'm going to know you're not eating fast enough to finish that popcorn.
Also, it's like, could we comment on the fact that he's been eating popcorn for almost 3 hours straight?
This
and
is
he's only
3 hours. This is 3 hours of the most snail-like eating I've ever seen. Ridiculously
I didn't know
slow.
if you guys could hear me eating the whole time either, so I didn't want to be chewing all the time. So you guys are, because I could hear your fan, so I didn't want you to hear like crunch, crunch, crunch all the time.
I don't think I don't. Yeah, we can't hear it, but you know,
Okay. Well,
do as you please.
do I win something if I could eat the rest of the bag during the next 2 performances? That was my
That's
question.
a challenge.
Although I will tell you, I almost did finish the Coke Zero. That is like
Almost finished the
way
Coke Zero.
down at the
That's
bottom.
congratulations.
Without,
this is some style
without
finesse
having a
points.
bathroom break with like someone else every single day.
Okay, man. I've got 2 waters and coffee. And you know, it just shows that health is our greatest wealth, and we should not
It's
okay,
hydrated.
anyways, yeah, we should stay hydrated. So we've got 2 now. I'm excited to see exactly how many kernels can get trapped within your jungle throughout the rest of this performance.
I'm shocked that none. I had one earlier, but none really have. Usually, I'm like covered. So my chair has a little bit on it, but I think I've gone through 18 Sharpies now, so I might have to go and pick some up during our break.
All right, we're going to bring in Rick and Zachary here, or it's not Rick, it's Aaron.
Cool, Zachary and Aaron.
Rick, I want to know whose Twitch feed there that you are hacking to have it say Rick, Aaron. That's my first question.
Say that again. Say it again.
Your name is Aaron?
Yeah, it's Aaron. Yeah.
So who is Rick? That's what I want to know. Whose Twitch
Oh,
are you on right now? You're hacking your dad's account or something?
No, this is I'm a Rick and Morty fan. This is Rick C137 of Earth Dimensions. Rick from Earth Dimension C137. Yeah.
All right.
I'm a nerd.
Forgiven. All right. Sorry, Blaze, I cut you off. I just want to know who Rick was.
So these 2 guys have met each other before. I don't know if you guys knew each other prior to Spidey Stream, but I met you both when we were all guests on Spidey Stream together. So I know these guys, and it's crazy that you both chose the same time slot. I don't know if you pre-planned that and wanted to face off against each other, but this is going to be an intense matchup. I'm excited to see.
I'm excited as well.
I can tell by the rubbing of the hands there that there is a rivalry started that we didn't even know about.
And
I'm ready for this one.
Zach, you are up first. So give me a thumbs up when you're ready for your time to start.
All right, awesome. So I'm good to go.
You're
so for
ready
the
to
stream
go.
today, guys, ready? Awesome. So for the stream today, I'd like to show you guys one of my favorite pieces of magic. And this is one of my favorite pieces of magic. It actually combines 2 of my favorite things, which are magic and Lego bricks. So that's why if we come down here, you'll see I brought a very special prop with me. This is what I like to call the magic Lego box. And Ryan, if you will, could you just take a look at this box, make sure it seems legit? You know, there's no trapdoors, no hidden compartments, no illegal Lego building techniques. What you see is what you get with the box, right, Ryan?
That looks pretty legit.
All right, awesome. So inside the box, Ryan, we have a deck of cards, and I want you to see this is a pretty ordinary deck. I shuffled them up before the show, but I want you to be 100% certain that the cards are mixed up. So I'm going to shuffle them for you. Now, Ryan, I'm sure you know that there are ways that magicians can do all these fancy flourishes and bridges and make it look like they're shuffling the cards, but in reality, they're not actually shuffling. They're doing what's called a false shuffle. So I want to shuffle in the most fair way possible for you, Ryan. And that would be for me to shuffle the cards face up, just like so, just like that. Now, does that seem like a pretty fair shuffle, Ryan?
That looks pretty fair to me.
All right, awesome, perfect. So now, Ryan, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to deal down the cards one by one, just like this onto the table. And whenever you want, Ryan, whenever you want, I want you to say stop. Okay, now all I ask is this, please, 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 do not stop me at the Queen of Diamonds, all right?
All right, I will. I will use my mentalism skills to do my best.
All right, awesome. I really appreciate it. I knew you were the guy for this. So whenever you want, Ryan, I'd just like you to say stop. I'm just going to deal through these cards nice and slowly, nice and fair. And whenever you want, you can call stop for me. If you go all the way down to 52, though, I might run over time.
I'm going to go right there, right there.
Right there? All right, perfect. Now I can see the card you stopped me at was the 8 of clubs. I think we'd both agree it'd be a little less magical if I knew what the card was. So I'm going to make this next card right here be your card, Ryan. That being said, are you happy with where you stopped, or do you want me to do it on more cards? Giving you the choice. Do you want to change your mind?
No, that's fantastic.
That's fantastic. All right, awesome. So go ahead, everyone. You guys can take a look at that card. That card's going to be Ryan's card. Everyone got it memorized?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Awesome, perfect. Now, Ryan, what we're going to do, as fair as possible, we're just going to square up these cards just like how they were, and I'm going to stick them back inside the Magic Lego box. Ta-da! Pretty cool, right, guys?
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't seem that impressed. I honestly don't blame you. There's been some good acts throughout the 4 days here. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what makes the Magic Lego box so magical. And you see, guys, the Lego bricks on the outside of the Magic Lego box actually control what happens on the inside. So right now I have red Lego bricks on the outside of the box, and the cards inside are red, right? They have red backs. So what do you guys think would happen? You in particular, Ryan, what do you think would happen if I was to take off all the red Lego pieces and replace them with blue ones? What would happen?
Wow, you've got me excited already. I would assume that they turn blue.
Exactly, they'd all turn blue if the box works the way I said it did. But I want to take it one step further because you're thinking of a card, and I want your card to really stand out from the others. So I'm going to take this red Lego piece, and I'm going to stick this onto the box as well to represent your card. And if the Magic Lego box did what I said it was going to do, Ryan, you'll see that every card, every single card in the pack, Ryan, turns blue, except for one. Now, you've been thinking of a card this entire time, Ryan. For the very first time, what is the card you were thinking of?
The 4 of diamonds.
The 4, check it out, everybody. That is
it was
hard.
hard.
The 4. No, Spidey did the same
You were
thing,
right,
so
sorry.
I might need a
No,
new
you
camera.
were right.
I might need a new camera. That's all good. So the 4 parts. So
No.
that's cool. That's cool, right, Ryan? But I want to take it one step further, okay? I got to do better than that. So we're going to put your card back inside the box, Ryan. We're going to put it back in the box. But this time, I'm going to let you decide what color. So I've got a whole bunch of different colors here, Ryan. Any color you want. Which color should we make? Which color do you want to pick?
Let's go with the. I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna go purple.
You're gonna go purple. Now, is there any reason why purple?
I was gonna go green, and then I thought, no, let's switch it up. Let's go something that I wouldn't normally go to.
You wouldn't normally go to purple? All right, awesome.
No.
What we're gonna do, Ryan, I've got the purple Lego piece, and I can actually get rid of all those. I don't need them anymore. So here's what's gonna happen. Same thing as before. We've got the purple Lego piece. When I stick it onto the box, just like so, I think you understand the drill by now. It's fairly self-explanatory. Whatever's on the outside of the box is gonna affect your card, Ryan. Okay, so here's what we got. We're gonna take your card and we're gonna stick it back inside the box. And with a little bit of magic, you'll see one word gets written on the back of your card, and that is the color you had chose, Ryan, which is purple. And that, my friends, is the powers of the Magic Lego box. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
And his lights are purple.
His lights are purple.
I felt like every spectator right there for a second when I said the 4 of diamonds, because when you tell every spectator, like, remember your card, and then as soon as I said 4 of diamonds, I went, no, it was the 4 of hearts.
It's actually funny. It's actually funny, Ryan, because Spidey did the same thing on the stream, so I need to get like a higher quality camera because I guess it's just not like clear.
No, it was very clear. It was very clear. Me and Spidey suffered from the
quite
same
clear.
issue.
It's called mentalism.
It's all good.
Great memories, mentalism. Okay. We're gonna jump into the judges' room and we'll see you real soon.
Oh man, holy cannoli! Jeez,
Holy
Jinkies, right?
Yeah, Jinkies.
There was a lot of paper flying around for that routine. That was fantastic. I love the Lego box.
Really
I thought
creative.
it was original. I
So
love
good.
switch to the purple at the end. That was, yeah. Guy blew it away. That was
Yeah.
Probably my favorite routine of the day.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool because like I was expecting him to put the card in as red or whatever, and then have him pull it out. The back of the card would be purple, but it's spelled the word purple, and I kind of actually like that a little bit more.
It's interesting you said that.
did think
I
it was
almost felt like I wish that the back had changed to purple, but I think it's interesting because it's more surprising because he did that for the first phase. You know, he did the back change. So then it's like,
Yeah,
does it
he
need
did
to
that
be-
already. Yeah, if he would have put it back in again for like the third time after it said spelled purple and had it purple, that might have been a cool kicker. But I feel like it was fine the way it was still. So yeah, what a great
I
performance.
was waiting for it to turn purple. You know, I'm gonna say this as well because Spidey said it on the Instagram live last night. He said, for anybody that's competing today, you should get on the stream and then tell Ryan how great he is. And I said, you know, Spidey, that was him. But if you're coming on the live stream, use the guest judge because they're there. They want to, you know.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
No offense
Yeah.
to you two, but I mean, come on, you guys are
Nah,
here all
I
the
mean,
time.
we're
No,
yeah,
I'm
we're
teasing.
we're old. We're very old news at this point, considering that we've been here every day. Yeah. There's
No,
nothing exciting left about us, Mike. We've really been drained of any
We've
novelty.
used all our awesomeness.
Yeah, Mike.
If
has
there
said
was
holy
any.
holy, whatever, so many
Holy
times.
cannoli.
Holy
Yeah.
cannoli.
That's all we have
4,000
left
times.
is our catchphrases. That's it.
Blaze has gone to the bathroom 83 times.
83
Guys,
times.
stop
I
using these
literally,
guys.
you know, yeah. I was here half of the performances, in the restroom most of them, just like Mark. You know,
Yeah.
Mark's in the bathroom right now, so I couldn't use it. I had to wait for him to get out.
This is a funny thing is Blaze actually has his bedroom and the bathroom decorated with the same poster and guitars.
Same poster.
So that we
You
can't
tell.
actually tell.
We
when
can't
he
tell,
leaves
no.
the room.
Yeah, yeah. I'm taking the phone with me and sitting right down. So now we've got
Yeah.
our categories. We have our creativity, originality, entertainment level, and personality. I mean, creativity, originality, super high. Really well done.
I've never seen Legos in a way that was mixed into a excellent card routine like that. Yeah, that was really, really creative and original, I think. And she's kind of checking all the marks, you know, everything that we're looking for. It kind of hit them all. I might have to. So up until now, I haven't given out a 10. Maybe this might be happening. I have to see.
He said he may steal. We'll see.
We may
So,
see.
I think my AirPods are about to die, but I will do this. I'll hit it up. I'm gonna say creativity 9. Loved it. You know, color changing deck. You know, I was hoping that it would change to a purple card instead of the word. So maybe something like that. I'm not sure if it would have taken it up at all, but it was great. Entertainment, I will go 9. I was entertained. I think he had a great routine. I think like I said, it comes back even to the Lego thing. Maybe if he had talked a little bit more about like his childhood favorite toy or something, or asked me what my childhood favorite toy was, and like tried to get that emotional hook on it as well, would have taken it to the 10. And for personality, I mean, I think we learned who he was. He's a guy that builds things with Lego. So I'm gonna give him some 9 straight across the board for my highest score of
999.
the day.
Highest score of the day at 27. All right. So I've seen the act before. I'm gonna go with creativity, originality being a 9. I'm gonna go for entertainment level being an 8.5. I just would have liked if he was a little more enthusiastic about the stuff that was happening.
I would give you that.
And then personality, I think also an 8.5. I know that he likes Legos, but I didn't necessarily see other aspects of his personality. So still
Yeah.
very high score, 26. What are you thinking, Mike?
You know what? Can I take him down to an 8.5 because he interrupted my popcorn eating? And
Oh,
I'm
man.
trying to finish this whole bag. So
For me, I'm gonna do for creativity, originality. Just because I was, I was really digging what he was doing there. I'm gonna do a 9.5.
Ooh, nice.
Entertainment and personality both. I'm gonna place those both at 9.
Wow.
9 and 9. All right, a super high score. In fact, the highest score of the day, a 26.8. All right.
Superstore.
I don't
what?
have air horns. I don't have air horns like Xavier. X has really cool air horns, and I just wish I was like him. We're gonna bring Zach into the call. Zachary Gutherman, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good, Blaze. How are you doing?
Doing well, doing well. You crushed it, man. You crushed it. Great job.
It was so good. A lot of fun. I think the thing that the judges agreed most on was just how creative and unique with originality, incorporating the Legos into your card routine and stuff like that was really awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. The only thing I wish that you did differently was not interrupted me eating my popcorn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I knew Blaze
Other
had
than
seen
that-
it. I didn't know if he would have showed Mike, so
So
I figured you're the guest of honor.
Yes, no, it was a good
Thank
good
you.
idea to have Ryan as your guest judge, and you got the highest score of the day. So it is a 26.8, which is going to be a really high bar set for Aaron. I'm excited to see his act, but let's jump back down and let's see what he's got.
Hello.
Hello,
How's it
hello,
going?
hello.
Good.
Good. How are you feeling, dude?
Feeling good.
Good.
A little nervous.
And we're excited to see your performance. So I'm
All
going
right.
to, I've made you're the pin now, you are the spotlight, and now just give me a thumbs
right.
up when you're ready for the performance to begin.
I'm ready.
And your time starts
So-
now.
Real quick, we're gonna do the whoops, 2, 3, and 4. Yikes. That's okay.
You want to
That's fine.
restart? You want to restart?
Yeah.
Let's do it, yeah.
I got Butterfingers there. So it's a little tough thing to do fidgety.
Alright.
Here, I'll try again. Okay, so we're gonna need the 1, 2, 3, and 4 aces for this trick. Right now, I could probably do a 6-4 ace trick if I wanted to, but I'd rather make it something special, something more than trick. So for this one, I want to tell a story. So we're gonna have a hypothetical story here, and you're gonna let's go with Ryan. You're the guest here. Why don't you pick a card that's gonna be a character in the story, and we're also gonna give this card a name. So just name any card that you'd like to be the character in the story.
I got to go with the Jack of Diamonds.
The Jack of Diamonds. Awesome. So look, take the Jack. Leave it here. I'm gonna need my pen. Yeah. Oh, stuck in my pocket. All right, there we go. Here. We're actually gonna sign. You can name this Jack whatever you want. You can name it after yourself, one of the judges, anything you want.
I think I'm going to name him Jack.
Name him Jack. All right, I'll just write Jack right across. Just picture cards. The ink is kind of hard to see because it's color. It's not white, so
We can see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
totally.
So look, 1, 2, 3. The pen vanishes, and that's what I call magic. All right. So you see the Jack of Diamonds right here. Right now he's a lost guy. He's lost because he's literally gonna get lost in the deck. And in our story, he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know what he is. He doesn't know what he's doing. And overall, he's just not feeling too good. So these 4 aces, they're more than just aces. I think like these suits, they kind of represent character traits. So like if I don't know, like I guess clubs, it'd be strength, I guess. Diamonds, maybe toughness. Spades, what do you guys think for spades?
Shoveliness.
Sharpness, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, and then sharpness, like maybe mental sharpness or something. And then hearts,
sharpness, that's
probably
what I was
what do you guys think for hearts?
Loveliness.
Passionate.
Loveliness?
Passionateness. We'll go with it.
Okay, that's fine. So actually what we're gonna do here Let's check this out. So these 4 aces are actually going to help Guy, the boss Jack of Diamonds named Jack. They're going to help him find his way and undergo extreme character development to become a better person. So watch. These 4 aces, let's gather them up. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, we get them to change into our pal, Jack, the Jack of Diamonds. But what's better than that is through this process, he's really gone through character development. He's changed himself. He's changed form. And here's the fun part though. Right here, this envelope. Have I actually gone near this envelope this whole time?
No.
I haven't. Let's see. Oh, inside, what do we got here? We have a second envelope, but inside the second envelope is a card. Right now, oh, it's a blank card. But actually, if it's just the cover though. If I peel this back, we see a Jack of Diamonds.
Nice.
But a card prediction is just a card prediction, you know? We can go for something better. That's why. Oh, geez. I wrote this out. I don't know if you guys can read that, but it should say, "Good job, Jack. We knew you could do it no, we knew you could do it all along." I write really messy. That's my bad. Yep, we believed in Jack, the Jack of Diamonds this entire time. And to anybody that is out there doubting themselves, you've always got someone believing in you.
Nice.
And that's the trick.
Great job,
Awesome.
man. All right. We're going to jump into our little deliberation room, but thank you for performing for us. We'll see you real soon.
Alrighty.
Ryan. An
Oh, you did
empty bag at the end of the night. Final performance, the final countdown. Inside there, he just vanished a ketchup bottle too, right? Totally.
That's it. There was ketchup in there.
There was ketchup in there, 100%. Wow. Extraordinary work. So Aaron, fact. I thought that it was a very different presentation. Like I haven't seen that presentation done before for performance. Not exactly sure that all of the plot points necessarily connected, but it still was an entertaining act. The prediction at the end. So you got to choose any name that you wanted for the character, and you happened to choose Jack, right? So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that probably diminished the ending, because I imagine that it would have been whatever you chose, but it just happened to be that the
Yeah.
Jack was also named Jack, so it
That's
seemed
being
as
so
though...
original that the Jack was Jack, right? But you know what I would have loved better than putting the name is, since he said to us to name what the spades was, what the hearts were, what the diamonds were, it would have been so much better if at the end he talks about like how the Jack was transformed by these things. So if the card was stuck together and he peeled it apart and it said like sharpness or spadiness or passionate, instead of, because who cares, like at that point, the name of whatever you've named the card, because we've already seen it, right? So I don't think there was as strong of a punch there, but I think if we had gone back and said, oh, this Jack was connected, because he said, oh, it's a blank card, but he said, oh, it's actually stuck together and he peeled it apart, it should have been a Jack and then all of this stuff. I think that would have been a better
It
way
would
to
have
bring it
been.
back.
Yeah, it would have been really cool if he had you pick one of those aces, with like one of those like categories, like loveliness or something like that, and that would have been a well-rounded finish for it. Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, he did a good job. There was some flashes and stuff along the way, that we saw. But overall, I didn't think it was like it was bad. It wasn't bad. It was it was a fun idea. Like you said, I don't know if it was cohesive with all the different levels of it. But in saying that, I mean, yeah, it just needs some fine tuning on that to bring each phase together.
Yeah, I think for going for that very different plot, that very different presentation, and for also tying together a few different effects in a way that I hadn't seen done in that kind of order. I think creativity, originality, I'll go with an 8. For entertainment level, I think that I'll go with either an 8 or a 7.5. I'm thinking a 7.5. And then personality, I think that we saw a bit of personality, but I would have liked to see more. So I'll also go with a 7.5 for personality. So the 23 for me.
All right, I'm gonna go creativity. An 8, like I said, I think it could have been taken up more to make things just a little bit more impossible, a little crazier. Entertainment, I'm gonna go 7, only because at the start, doing the hot shot and missing
top
all
shot,
4 of
yeah.
them and having to restart.
Mhm.
That I gotta count that because it's right at the start.
Yeah.
And then personality, again, I'm in the same boat as you. I think if he had have punched it up a little bit more, acted a little bit more, I would have. So I'm gonna say 7. So 8.77.
877. How are you? Oh, I just put that in the Mike category. 877. What are you feeling, Mike?
Well, if Mike is gonna
Gosh.
feel the same way, watch this.
Yeah, it's identical. No, I'm just kidding. I hate that Ryan keeps going before me though, because he has actually a similar score every time. It's a 8-7, and then I actually did something differently for the personality, because I felt like it was happening. I felt it was there. I felt like I would have loved to have seen a little bit more. So the personality is the 7.5 for me.
7.5. Alrighty, so that gives him a final score of 20.5. All right, the final performer of the day. Let's let him know.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Alrighty, great job to both of you. So Aaron, we really enjoyed the performance. We all gave you pretty high scores for creativity and originality. It was a really unique plot and story that you were telling, and so we're really happy that you instead of just doing the effects as they were, made it a whole story. I really recommend that you go back into the YouTube video where you can see all of our feedback and things, because we had a lot of ideas for ways in which you could have maybe added a couple extra story moments that might have tied everything together a little bit more cohesively.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're really happy that you made it a full story instead of just a card trick and made it more important.
Yeah.
And so that definitely scored you points in the creativity originality category. Your final score is a 22.5, which is a solid score. But Zachary did get a 26.8. So Zach, you are moving on to the next round. Congratulations. Thank you both so much for sharing your magic. This was a really intense matchup, and it was really cool to see both of you get paired with each other. I don't know. Did you guys plan this? It just happened?
No, it's just luck. I was just
luck.
open on the spot, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
dumb
insane.
luck, he said. I feel like we started something, guys. Like I may not sleep tonight. These guys are gonna battle it out for years to come.
This is like the Hatfields and McCoys. This is a lifelong rivalry.
I feel like if there is a Magic 1v1-2, that these two are gonna. I'm making a little premonition here. I'm gonna see them battle it out again, but with a little bit more blood than Lego next time. just saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you guys so much for.
Can you take it away, Mike? Sorry.
No, yeah, great performances. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. And again, a special congrats to Zach for moving forward. And yeah, that is it for round 1. Holy cow.
Round 1
Holy
is
cannoli.
over. So we can do a quick recap of the whole list. We're going to move you guys back to the waiting room, and we're going to talk to the audience a little bit. But thank you guys so much. Great performance. Both of you should be really proud of your performances, and we'll see you real soon. All right.
Yes.
So now we have the final scores. I'm going to just pull up really quickly all of our score sheets from all of the days. I probably announced forward for every single round.
I have them all, but they're all over the floor right now. So I'm glad that you kept them, boys.
You're welcome. I'll always come through. Always come through. So we got the one scores. I just need to find my day scores here. But that was a lot of fun. I hope you're judge.
I mean, without having to put up with like the bathroom break and everything, I think everything ran very smoothly.
Are you ghosting me still?
No, I thought it was fantastic. All of the guys today really, I think, brought their A games, I would say. There's definitely things I think if they watch back, watch the YouTube videos, I think they're going to learn things. And I'm excited. I hope that you guys allow me to be part of, if you do a 1v1/2 or -2, I hope that you guys allow me to be part of it because I had a lot of fun, and we'll bring another side of another judge next time. Maybe I'll be a little bit more Randy Jackson-ish.
Oh,
wait.
wow.
Sorry, it cut out a little for me. What did you say?
Oh, I said, if you allow me to come back again, I will be a different judge next time.
Oh,
maybe a little bit more
interesting.
Randy Jackson.
A little bit more Randy Jackson. So.
Dog. That was a really
dog.
great
Yeah.
routine, dog.
That's a no from me, dog. That's from me, dog. No, but yes, Ryan, we would love to have you back. That is a yes from me, dog. And if you
I would like to see you be Stevie Tyler.
Steven Tyler, yes.
Steven Tyler.
Or perhaps in drag as Paula Abdul. We'll see what happens. The beard may shine through.
Yeah, that'll be a little gross. I could try to pull it over and like have longer hair. You guys are seating
You gotta grow the beard out long.
Wig.
I will say out of the 4 days, this one has been so much fun, especially because I think that our judge chats have been some of the most fun and entertaining out of all the days because we've just been riffing, and you've been a pleasure to have Ryan as a guest judge.
So much fun.
I'm glad that I was able to help you guys out that way. I said I wanted to come on and have some fun with you guys. I've been watching the last few days, and all the other judges are great, but they're not.
But they're not you.
Not the special guest judge.
They're not mental. They're not the special guest judge mentalism. Not at all.
They didn't have a name tag. They didn't have name tags. Like what's going on? You're
I mean, what kind of show are we running here?
Step it up.
I know.
But it is funny because it goes back, Blaze. When I had you on Magic After Dark, someone said to me, "You guys should come on every week together. You guys are like watching Penn and Teller." And your first comment was, "Well, Teller doesn't talk, and we're both talking." But it has been great.
We're
chatting
both
with you
very
guys all
talkative.
afternoon, and-
This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a quick recap for everybody of all of the people that are
What? More
progressing to the
popcorn?
next round. What? The second bag just refilled? It
I'll have a
was
second bag of popcorn.
emptied and refilled popcorn bag. That's a new trick. So we have, moving on to the next round, from day one, we have Raghav Gupta, we have Mystic Sai Baba, Eric Stevens, Ben Jones, Philip Blessed, Jeffrey Lee, Noob Jeff, and Bhavya. They are all moving on to the next round for day 2 scores. We also have, by the narrowest of margins, we had Joseph Westbury, we had Frankie Fody, Casey Featherly, we had Stefan Jacques Tar, known as Dealer's Grip, and Eddie Liu. And now for over those, we had Len W going on to the next round. We have Jaldana. We have Reza Delshad from Iran moving on to the next round. Chelsea, known as Houdini, moving on to the next round. Dominic moving on to the next round. And we have Caramel. But I'm going to get back to Adam in a moment because we have Caramel moving on to the next round. And for today's results, we have JW, Jason moving on to the next round. We have Jesus, J4 moving on to the next round. We have Trend. We have Danny, known as Dream Upright. We have Oscar, known as Ozzy Magic from Mexico. And Zachary Guthrie. Those are all of our round 2 contestants. Those are 25 winners of all of their ones. But you have one safe to have 26 people moving into the next round. And out of all of the people that were eliminated technically and lost their 1v1, the highest score was Adam Parisi, with a score of 27.1, the highest score for anyone that was eliminated, a ridiculously high score, and one of the highest scores if he competed today. He actually got a nice score of the day.
That would have been the highest score, yeah.
But he ended up losing in that V1, but he now is the same. He's moving on to the next round. So congratulations, Adam Parisi. Congratulations to all 25 of our winners. This has been a blast. It's so fun, and I'm really excited for tomorrow. I'm going to be sending out a blast today to all of the people, the 26 competitors for round 2, with a form for you to schedule all of your time slots for the next 2 days. Our next 2 judges are going to be Jackie Yu tomorrow for round 2 and Anna de Guzman on the 6th, Saturday, for basically round 2, part 2. And we're really, really excited to see all of your magic. Thank you again, Ryan Edwards, for being our guest judge today. This has been a blast, and you've been so much fun to have here. So.
Wow, thank you guys so much for having me. It's been awesome, and hopefully we'll get both you guys back on Magic After Dark when this is all done to talk about the whole experience.
That would be great.
Yeah,
We'd love
totally.
to. It was a lot of fun last night, and if anybody hasn't seen the Magic After Dark that we did last night with all of the guest judges for round 1 of the competition, as well as Mike and myself, you can go to mentalism.ca on Instagram, which is Ryan's page. Check out all of his stuff. Check out all of his posts and all of his IGTV videos that he's been doing, which are coming from the Magic After Dark series he's doing. He's doing great live streams, and if you'd like to hear more about the 1v1 Magic competition, you can check out the interview we did last night. So,
Yes.
thank you
And
again.
Giselle also put his Instagram in the chat there along with everyone else's. And of course, a big shout out to the backstage crew, the moderators, for helping us out and making this all possible.
Yes,
You
it's
guys are
Giselle
awesome.
Music. It's Giselle Music. Giselle and Leo, known as Dementor Breath on Twitch. You can check them out. Yes, Adam, you are saved. I see you in the chat. Congratulations, you got a ridiculously high score. And now, also, I'd like to just again thank Leo for composing the intro music and the suspense music and the things that we're using throughout this. So thank you again, everybody. We'll see you real soon, and have a great one. We'll see you tomorrow for round 2.